Gotta pull her on over. There we go. All right. Let me find. Code. There we go. What in the world? There we go. So, today I was asked to coach somebody. So, that's what I'm going to do. This guy, Supreme Skeptic, asked me. Well, first, my friend and teammate, Bleach, told me that he's got a bunch of people who want coaching, and he told me I should try it. I said, okay. So he recommended me this guy, and he said that he's GM3, and he's hard stuck GM3. And he sent me a few games to look at, so I'll take a look at them. This is the first one. He won 31,000 damage. How long is this game? 20-minute game. 19 finals, which is pretty solid. Blonded 1-1, blonded 1-2-3. That's always a funny thing to see when you load into a game. But like, those guys are definitely e-dating or something. I'm a little sick right now, so we'll see how talkative I get. But I'll certainly try to point out all the things I can. I guess before we get into that, who am I? Well, here, let me turn off the. There we go. Currently, Eternity. My team got top 64, top 48 technically, I think, is how it worked out. I'm a tank main. I play Magneto primarily. He's my guy. This is all seasons. This is just comp. Can you VOD review me, sir? I'm gold. Oh, wait your turn. I play tank, mostly Magneto. So if anyone wants VOD reviews on specifically Magneto, that's what I'm good at. But otherwise, I can help with. I mean, honestly, also damage and support I can help with just game sense in that regard. But in terms of like actual mechanical skill, I'm not too keen on those roles, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not the best player in the world. I'm definitely not the best Magneto in the world. Gonna hit one above all next season. Already decided. But yeah, we can take a look at the game. Give me 1 second to pull this other thing up. There we go. I'll leave that up. All right. We can hop right into this, I suppose. On the Ixgard convoy map. Both teams are all GM with 1 diamond on the other team. That means bans are in order, or bans will be shown here. Love the the Magneto hover off rip. Always a good sign. Let's see who gets banned here. Spider-Man, Wolverine. Why did we ban Spider-Man? We banned Spider-Man first? When we're hovering Namor. That's kind of funny. I wonder if they had a one trick, but no one hovered Spider-Man, so maybe not. Hella Bucky, good bands. Wolverine, good bands. Spider-Man, okay. Let's see here. Oh, Thor? We're starting off with Thor? Why did you pick Thor? I thought he was hovering Magneto.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
You swap off Magneto?
1.
I wonder if his Storm was asking for a team up or something. Bro's about to get unfriended. I don't know why we're picking Thor here when you have a Groot on your team. Well, one, when Groot's not banned, you should play Groot. He's like the best tank right now. And then the second best tank is Magneto. So if he's not banned, you should play him. One of the best tank comps is just Mag Groot, because Groot can play more aggressive because he has Magneto bubble to help him out and stuff like that. And they can swap who's in front line. Thor Groot, I don't think that's a great comp. I feel like you're going to get walled off a lot because this is GM and he's probably not aware of what you're trying to do most of the time. Yeah, I don't know. The best comps right now are like Mag Thing, Mag Strange, Mag Groot. Thor's not super meta, but I'm sure in GM he works fine. But I'm not entirely sure why we swapped off. If it is for the Storm team up, that's also kind of mid because this team up isn't that good. I mean, they're getting rid of it next season, so.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
You cannot see shit with this skin. Oh my god. A lot of right clicks coming out. Dash into them, try to get out. I don't know why we're right clicking so much, because if you look at yeah, let me pull this up. If we look at Thor, right click does 70 damage on hit. Left shift does 40 with no charge, so it is considerably less damage. But you get the same amount of shield. The time of use is also kind of the same. It's pretty similar. But the displacement is so good. If there's not a huge, unless if like a person is one tap and they're like barely out of your melee range, you should not be using your right click that much. I guess you were bursting down those people who were just next to you. But if you're going to use your right click to try to kill it, like in between your combo, just use your awaken form. Just press F. You should be using your dash a lot, because if you're gonna play Thor, the best thing you can do is move him around. Even if it is, you don't always have to be like taking him on a ride, jumping behind them, pushing them into your team a lot. Just pushing them around, just messing with them, because maybe their Strange was gonna block for their support, and you push them out of the way, and then the support gets shot. You know, things like that. You don't always have to push them in your team, but you should be using your dash more than your right click. I know that for a fact. I don't really play Thor all that often. How long is this game? 20. Whoa, 27 minutes? This is a long game. You noticed you were getting shot a lot, you backed up, that's always good. But trying to hold the space, trying to contest cart. Thor, you should honestly, if you're just sitting there and you have max, if you're just sitting there on cart and you have max charges, you should be right clicking the cart just so you can keep your shield uptime. Because you doing this right now, I understand your Luna's missing you because she's really good at playing support. But there's no reason you shouldn't be always spamming abilities, honestly, keeping your shields up. Dashing into them across the corner, losing LOS with your supports, taking him in. One of the only characters who can really get out of that is Cap, so not a great person to try to kidnap. Trying to get some poke damage. Another right click there. If you were to, you could have shifted either of them. You walk away from your team to go for the. You don't even get the kill on him. Yeah, I guess you could have noticed that the reason why he went up into a bubble is because your Namor was shooting at him. Right. So it's kind of like that's not your problem. He's way too far for you to really have to deal with. It's good to notice that, but like your Mantis and your. Like, he's not an immediate threat. Your Mantis just ulted, and your Namor is shooting at him. You should be worried about their front line right now, honestly, or trying to go into their back line rather than taking care of their flankers. Because that guy was dead for sure, and now you're just wasting time over here. Nothing wrong there. Yeah, just cleaning up janitor stuff. You swap to Venom. Yep. Press F, try to finish him off. I get that. The problem with your comp is that both you and Groot just take damage, especially if you're not like playing on the flank or diving their backline. You guys are both playing on the front line. You guys take so much damage. And when you have a Mantis as one of your healers, you just have to be really careful, because if you lose LOS of Luna, you're going to die, because Mantis cannot keep you up for very long. Because as you saw there, also see right now you're at almost full health. You pressed F, and then you just get shot down to half. I don't like using the Awakening form because you cannot dash, and that's kind of the whole point of it, is you do a lot of damage but you can't dash anymore. It gives you 200 shield rather than 100, which is nice, but losing your mobility isn't always worth it. So sometimes it's just better just to wait around, because you already have your ult. There's no reason for you to poke, because poking them just gives them their support ults by damaging them, you know. Right now, what you could do is go around the right side and try to dive their backline, drop your E, and then ult. Because the only way Luna survives that is if she gets a bubble from Mag, or if Cloak shrouds her or fades her, whatever it's called. You could probably no. You kind of can't really kill anybody with the combo, because Punisher's got 2 forms of movement. He's got bubble and Namor. Oh, you're thinking about it. You thought about going for the flank. Yeah, I would not have dashed in there either. I don't know why you dropped your E right there. It's a waste of an E. Your Groot ulted alone. Oh, I guess they comboed. No. You pause the game more than watch? Well, I want to be able to hear what I'm saying, dude. This is just a bad ult. Because, one, your Storm already comboed with your Groot. Also your Groot died for, which is crazy. I would hope he was calming that he was going to go for an ult, so people should be keeping him alive. So you don't need to ult with it, because Storm already did. Then they use Luna, don't ult. Then they use Cloak. They use 2 support ults. You can like sometimes kill stuff through support ults, especially with Thor ults. You can. I've seen an Invis Woman's get like shot by a Hela, and then Thor slams and they just die because it does enough damage. It does like 220, doesn't it? Let me pull this back up. When he slams, yeah, it does 220. It does 40 damage per tick. But you had plenty of time. Did you drop your E before you ulted? But how did you do that? You dropped your E there, so it wasn't even like you were doing it on purpose. Yeah, super unnecessary. Oh, and now you're just alone back there. Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised you even lasted that long, honestly. Walking straight into a Punisher is really bold. Also, yeah, a terrible character to 1v1. Unless if he's already half, I would never 1v1 him, because the shotgun really just melts you. I mean, your Mantis should have ulted there, because this is like a final fight right here. Yeah, you guys should be calling just to run away. Try to get a pick maybe, but just leave.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
So your teammate got off Groot to play Magneto. I mean, Magneto is almost a must pick whenever he's just 1v1ing him. You're missing your right clicks though. See, that was crazy. See, you kept missing your right clicks there. That's why if you were to use your left shift, it's not gonna miss. Also, you could have just pressed F there and just see if you could have bursted him down. If you couldn't, then you can walk away because you have enough health to do that. Instead, the Punisher joined up there and really put you in the ground. Just rather unfortunate, honestly. Kind of a bad angle to take. Once their cart pushes around the corner, then you can go up there and try to get their back line, but they're trying to keep that high ground right there. So it's not really worth for you to even try to I mean, you could try to contest it, but you should not die for it. That's for sure. So you use your E. So now I wouldn't use my ult here because you already used my E. What did your Magneto ult for here? Why did he ult? Because he wanted to? He did nothing with it? You ulted because you saw a good situation. But honestly, I mean, they were already dead. They were separated from their team. You could have killed them by doing nothing there. Also, there's the Thor combo. Like, his only real combo is to dash in, drop your bubble, and then ult, because your bubble slows them. So if they don't have any huge mobility tools, they cannot get out of it. So, but in that fight, you used your bubble on cart and then walked past, or you used your bubble on like their tank, and then when the tank backed up, you just dashed over him and ulted his backline. You should have just saved your bubble for that, so that way, if they were going to get out, which, I mean, if you're tracking like Punisher, Zipline and Smokescreen, you can tell when he's immobile and you can just kind of drop him. Especially since he does not have infinite ammo, he's not going to kill you in the air if you have health when you go up there. Also, when you ult with Thor, you should always call for bubble from Magneto, because good players will just shoot out of sky. I don't know where we're going here. You're just separating yourself from your team. You can't dash because of the thing. Thank God they made the changes where you don't go on cooldown anymore, or else you would have been super dead. Yeah, you kind of have to hide. Your team double ulted. Yeah, you're kind of just doing nothing right there. I mean, there are support ults down and you don't have ults, so might as well just be swinging to build ult. And now you're just behind their team when your entire team is back and you're on spawn, basically. It's like you get, I feel like you get tunnel vision, but I don't know what on, because I'm not seeing anything that you would want to even go on there. Because there were ults down from both teams, and you kind of just walked past like 4 people and then started hitting on their Namor. I mean, you killed him, which is good, because he got forgotten. He was, hashtag no child left behind. He was left behind. But, I don't know. A little odd. I feel like you could just focus on kind of hanging out. You need to, because the problem here is their tanks keep walking past you guys. I think you need to hang out in front so that they can't do that. And then once they're in check, you can go for your flanks. You're down 2, you back up. Your person got off of Luna to play Jeff. You back up. You could have just gone into your spawn and pressed G to back up if you really wanted to, but you don't need to. I wonder where you'll sit here. Going for more poke. Yeah, I mean, also, I'm a tank player. My aim is not great, obviously, but it's one of those things where you just gotta like learn the projectile speed of your awakened form and just learn how to lead it. Yeah, you're just kind of waiting for them to hit the choke. Not a whole lot you can be doing there. You have your ult again. Another right click. So yeah, they use Cloacal Punch Roll. You just gotta hide. I don't know what you're doing dicking around over here. That guy got 4. I can't believe he got 4 with that. That's crazy. Going around the side, hopefully looking for an ult. Turret's already broken. Bubble ult. Okay, so you do know the combo. You just don't do it all the time. He solo ulted you. Nice. Cleanup crew. Yeah, it's one of those things where you gotta decide if you want to use your awakened form or you just want to wail on them. Because either you do a lot of damage or you do a lot of displacement. So your team can do a lot of damage. Which, I'm a pretty like selfless tank player. I'd rather support the team than get all the kills. When I'm not playing the thing, that is. I love getting kills on that guy. So I'm big on just spamming dashes. Both your supports died? How did they die? Where are they? How do I move around in this thing? I'm not really used to using this Oops. What happened to him? Oh. I don't know what to say about that. That's crazy that they died to that. That's so on them. That's nothing you could have done there. I mean, I guess you could have dashed to the portal and broke turret, but even then you don't really break turret very fast. You probably would have died. Your supports should not have been there. I mean, when you see a turret get down and when you see the portal get put down, you hear a turret, you should be like, I'm going to not peek that because I have 250 health and I don't do any damage. That's crazy. Yeah, that's got to be how you guys lost this point then, right? Both your supports die. That also not going to do anything because she's just targeting tanks with it for some fucking reason. Yeah. That's crazy. That's how unfortunate is that, dude.
0, 2, 3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Alright.
The battle starts in 5,
Off Thor, on Mag.
3,
Cool skin. That's one I use as well. Love it.
vehicle to its destination.
Your Jeff died to turret right away. I mean, you have Storm Hawkeye. They can break that. They can break that turret. Even Mantis broke it. Why is she the one that's dealing with it? Waiting for your Jeff to come back. I respect that. Who do they have? You already have 9. You have 9 final hits when you were playing as Thor. Your other team only has 1. Kind of crazy. You have more than both your. I mean, there was that one fight where you were kind of cleaning up. It took like 3 kills. They weren't necessarily yours, but I'm surprised they don't have a rocket when their ace is Punisher. Kind of crazy. They don't want to. That's just weird from their team. As Magneto. Don't do that. Do not right click if it's not fully charged. It does nothing. If you ever see me do it, it's an accident. It's like muscle memory kind of thing. If it's not fully charged, it's not worth it. The best part of your right click is that it pushes them because then you get a free left click off of it when they get pushed because they get stuck. It's almost like a stun, right? The best thing we're doing here right now is to shoot the turret. You're in range to shoot the turret or to block for your teammate that can shoot the turret. See, the problem is you can see where he's shooting. Yeah. As Mag, you shoot tanks if you want to build ults or if they're low, basically, if your team is calling to target somebody. Otherwise, you shoot past tanks from their back line because you want to pepper them so that way they have to look at each other and heal each other so that way your team can shoot their tanks and whatnot. But, I mean, being on turret duty is also not a bad idea. Again, uncharged right click. I don't get that. And I feel like you're just seeing like, oh, I can't hit him with this. I might as well. It's very worth it to just not do that. Terrible Loki. Loki turned into Punisher during a cloak ult and then died. Trying to push out of here, I guess might be hard, but you ended up doing it, so I wonder what worked. It's just like your team is so uncoordinated. You have your ult. Funny. Which... Okay, I'm about to say, you could ult that. So, you could combo your ult with Groot. It's not that hard to just do that. I wouldn't have. That was the right choice to not do it there because you already used Storm and Mantis ults. You guys were pretty okay. I understand using it once the Luna ults, but you don't have anything for their Punisher. All you can really hope now is when their Punisher ults is that your Punisher just shoots him. Otherwise, I mean, good job hitting it. What's up, you seen? But yeah, in this situation, you should be saving it for a Punisher because you know he has it because he hasn't ulted once yet. You know for a fact that he has it. And also, you did not need to use 3 ults there to win that fight. You could have won with just 2. Waited out the Luna ults. I mean, I'm pretty sure people already died from the Groot ult, so you were pretty okay. Luna's throwing this fight. You guys just get this point now for free because they're down their main healer. Help yourself, I do respect it. Because if you're dead, you can't help anybody, but, I mean... Yeah, I hit Eternity. I'm going to Eternity right now. That one's unfortunate. You could have bubbled your Mantis there, but, I mean... Gotta look out for number 1, I get it. Yeah, I'm doing a coaching stream right now. This guy asked me to look at his VOD, so I'm just doing that. You have Rocket Punisher now. Yeah, I can show you, big boy. So right now you don't have ult for Cloak or Punisher. Your Punisher loses because theirs isn't a Cloak ult. But also, how do I... Let me see it. Let's go back on it. So right now, let's see here. You are pushing up because your team wants to push up. They Cloak ult and you start moving left. Your entire team is on the right and you go left. That's terrible, especially since they just used a Punisher ult. Because when you Punisher ult, you're like laser focused. Like, I'm gonna see some dumbass who's just caught out, and that's you right now. If you're stuck over here, I mean, you just got to work your way over here and try to run away because you don't have an ult. Your guy ulted also. Your Punisher ulted. See, he's just trying to laser you, but then you saw this dumbass. And you died for it. Yeah, you can't. I mean, you got caught out. It does happen, but it's one of those things where you got to be playing with your Groot so that way he can help you. Because in this situation, he technically walled you off, even though he didn't really. But he doesn't have to wall you off there, you know. Because now you're just dead on the ground. So unfortunately, you guys are really stuck on this first part. I'm surprised you won this game. You just lost a raccoon again as well. You can't wait for him to regroup to go touch. That's my Jackson. Thank you. Low kill to Luna to just walk right through him. I respect that. The only problem is now you guys don't have just really bad Groot ults. I don't know why he threw it at the turret. You guys don't have anything. So why did we ult there? Was there any reason? No. I mean, dude, okay. A couple of things. One, your team is so lucky that Namor ult works so weirdly with the cart because the cart blocked off all that damage that should have been hit on your team on the Groot ult. Also, if you had waited even like 2 seconds to use your ult, you would have sucked up the Groot ult. And if you were to have waited until after the Groot ult, because he threw it, like you're all the way up front, he threw it behind the cart to where the chunk of your team is. You can use your ult defensively. Groot ults, you use yours to try to suck up all the bullets that your Punisher is going to be pumping into that group, all the damage that your Namor is going to shoot into that group. Instead, you just kind of ulted raw, and you waited way too long. You let their cloak have a chance to swap. They swap from dagger to cloak so that they could use the fade. You don't always have to use your ult as a reaction to an ult. But I think at this level, at GM3, you should be. Because it's really good. It's the same thing where if you have a Captain America on your team, that's not a tank ult, that's a support ult. You have to go into your settings. Here's a big thing. Go into your settings and turn on show teammate health bars. turn it on for every tank, at least for mag and thing, because you damage reduction, but because you should be like, that guy's low, here's a bubble. Half my team is low. I think they're going to kill all of us. I'm going to ult to try to save them because you suck up all the damage. You kind of just ulted because you felt like it, and then also you got no one with it. Even though I'm pretty sure, did somebody not get hit by the fade? Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate you missed, but you could have killed Punisher. And honestly, in that situation, you had time to react. You kind of rip an ult off cooldown. But yeah, honestly, you see that their guy is Cloak, and then you're like, I'm not going to target them. I do understand you're at 88. One more shot from Punisher, and your thing would explode. It's just unfortunate, and you really should not have ulted there. Kind of crazy you guys kill that guy. And now they have a free support ult because you don't have yours to counter it. Because last time you threw it at the Luna, let's stop you from doing it again. Good push. You caught him out. That was great. You saw he was lateral, or he was right next to you. I don't know the word for it. Cool bubble.
Welcome to Rocket's tree service.
Sending love from Wyoming. Thank you. Loud knows I need it.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I'm probably gonna just do these reviews until people get on that I can play with. Or I can go play my alt account, I guess. Again, the Luna is out and you capitalize on it. Fantastic. They're down a support. You break that turret, he should be dead right afterwards. You give him an ammo. Unfortunately, he die.
You are under my protection.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing. He got res though, so now, yeah, just run away. This is such a just backup situation. They use Cloak and Punisher ult. No reason to stay in at all. Don't even peek it. You're peeking it. You don't want to peek that. Dude, I'm in the mindset of when Punisher ults, I can kill him. And I see that in you as well. You like just shooting at him because you've seen him die a lot during his ult. All Punishers. But when they use a Cloak ult in combination with it and you already used your infinite ammo, you saw your guy used it, it's on cooldown. You really can't kill him out of it when he's getting pocketed. So it's just better to hide. And now they're down 2 ults. You guys have 3, they have 0. Or they almost have Strange ult. They're close on anymore. You guys are way up. Because you know they don't have Luna ult. They used that at the end of the last fight. And you know they don't have Cloak. They just used at the beginning of this fight. You just use Loki. The problem is Loki has to go find their supports because you don't have one on your team. It's the Luca of mags. Dude, don't make sport references at me. I don't get it. You guys have 3 ults and you're getting pushed back. Yeah, you just gotta rip one. Honestly, that one's not on you, right? I wouldn't have used mag ult there. But your Loki right away should have been like it on, you know, swap or whatever. Or use his ult. This is GM3. This guy just got in the GM. They use a Groot ult, unfortunate. He has got walled off. I mean, waste of a Raccoon ult. But again, what is going on? So your Loki is holding on the ult for way too long because their Luna just ulted. Their Luna was at 15% when he should have ulted. Now she just used hers. Again, she lapped him. She literally lapped him. What is this? What in the world? You guys have 4 ults. They have 2. They almost have a support ult. You just got to do something. I mean, if I'm you, I just save bubble for your Punisher ult and tell him to go in. Say just do something. You guys are being so passive on the offense. This is why this game took 27 minutes to complete. They're down a tank. They're down 2 tanks. Do not ult. No one should ult here. They have nothing. Just walk them. Terrible Groot ult. I wouldn't have mag ulted that. I mean, I know you kill them, but who's that Cloak ult healing? Who was dead when she ulted? Both tanks are not there. Namor died before she ulted. There are 3 people alive. And that Punisher would have died anyway from just shooting him in the face. Because your Punisher shooting him right now. You could kill him through that. Bad Cloak ult. She should have just died and reset. Bad Mag ult. Don't do that. It's muscle memory. I do understand. I get that too. You hear us against the world, like, I'm going to throw a rock at that. It's not good. You need to recognize that's not a good situation to do it. Your Storm shouldn't have ulted. Your Groot shouldn't have ulted. You should just walk them back. I understand the Groot ult trying to clean up because he did get all 4 of them with it. But it's just so unnecessary because you went from being up 2 ults to now being down 1. Because your Loki ulted? Your Loki turned into Storm? You guys don't have any support ults? He's turning into DPS? Honestly, your best bet is that as the Strange ults, your Punisher ults. So he doesn't get stunned and he can kill him. You don't have bubble for it. Seems to be okay, I guess. How is that GM3? Dude, okay, their Luna is so bad. Look at the difference of healing on these teams. 49,000, 45,000 on the bottom. So that's almost 100,000 healing. On the top, 38,000, 24,000. Like, they're getting so much less healing. That's just crazy. That's crazy that they're losing because they're using so many support ults on the red team and they're still like not winning. Cleanup time, a classic, everyone's favorite game. That guy's just staggering himself. He should have died as soon as possible.
The weather has shifted in your favor, Aurora. Mind if I join you, pal?
Enemy damage output.
Ah, here they are now.
Yeah, I guess this is pretty high. You saw it, group on a wall. Yeah, I have that same thing where Strange ults and the first thing I do is just press E on the first guy I see. Give him a bubble. It is kind of worth it to take a second and be like, my Groot does not need a bubble. Give it to a support or an important damage who has their ult right now. You could give it to your Storm so she could use her ult, you know. I do the same thing. It's kind of like when you're solo queuing, I get that, but in like a real team comp situation, you need to be like, no, I'm going to save my Invis woman because she's about to make a crazy play here soon. We just talked about that. But at least you bubbled somebody, right? A lot of mags just don't because they're bad people. I don't know why you're bubbling yourself there. You weren't even taking damage. The only damage you're taking is the tick damage from being stuck in the Groot ult. Otherwise, you were getting heals from your teammates. Your Groot that's in front of you is taking so much more damage. I would have even bubbled the cloak on my right, honestly. Or Storm, whatever that was. But also, look out for number 1. I get it. You can't help if you're dead. But you should never bubble yourself in most situations. So they just used a lot of ults. So part of how I think is they just used 3 ults to win a fight, and we just used 1. I get it. 30 seconds left. It's okay to lose a fight if it means being up on ult economy as much as you are, because you have 2 because Storm would ult no matter what. You would have had 2 and you're almost at 4 actually. But also when they double support ults, they use Cloak, they use Luna ult. What's it going to do if you kill one of them? The other one's ult is still going to be up. So it's kind of like, might as well wait it out and use my ult for something else. Here, the Punisher also ulted. I hope you get like 2 or 3 kills because they're very grouped up. What is that target acquisition, dude? No bubble. He doesn't have bubble. Magneto does not have it. I'm pretty sure he just used it on somebody. You see that Magneto's walking towards his support. He has a shield up and you still throw it at her? You're so lucky he missed. I mean, and also that you kind of want to kill the most present threat because their supports can keep him alive, but that guy's going to kill you. Also, you could have killed 3 of them, dude. Throw it right now. You're at 57. You're at halfway charge. You throw it right now. You definitely kill Punisher. You maybe also kill Luna. And instead you waited so long. You went to 89, which is a huge rock. But you should have thrown it at the Punisher. You should have thrown it earlier. How's the college going? It's good. I'm doing this instead of my homework. Don't tell my teacher. He's bubbling himself a lot. He is bubbling himself a lot. As Magneto, you either save your bubble for someone else or you don't bubble yourself. I will only bubble myself if I am at like 100 health and I'm going to die. And I'm like, shit, where are my supports? I need healing right now. But always use your shield first and then bubble yourself. If you can shield yourself and get out of it, don't waste your bubble. Bubble other people because they don't have bubbles. Because you bubbling yourself is far less useful than you bubbling a damage character. Because you don't get shot at that much. You're a tank. You get shot at when they feel like it. Your Punisher gets shot at a shit ton. That guy hasn't actually blocked that much damage. I would have blocked more than that. But, well, look at their Punisher. He's blocked it double their. He has blocked double the damage that their other damage is blocked. Because he's getting shot at a lot. If that Magneto was bubbling him way more, he'd be doing way better. Also crazy that your Groot only has 3 final hits right now. Kind of nuts. But yeah. You gotta work on that ult, man. You died because you shot at the wrong person. It's cool that you kill a support with it. And, you know, at least you got one. Like that's the plus side of it, but your dude ults, you gotta give him a bubble. Maybe wait until he peeks out to give him a bubble, but also you're not giving him okay. Maybe that was an accident.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
3 final hits, the devil work. Yeah. I mean, you can keep shooting at the wall, dude. You can break the wall. You just kind of stood there. You're kind of dicking around. You should be trying to take space or keep space. What the hell is that? I don't know why we bubble ourselves here. Luna shooting past you, Namor ulted somebody else, Namor shooting past you, and you bubble yourself. You heard the Namor ult and you didn't even look to try to give a bubble to somebody. You didn't care at all. Instead of worrying about the immediate threat of Punisher shooting, you're trying to get the final hit on the Namor. Which, I mean, I guess you want to try to finish off the kills, sure, but you can also... Is that Diddy? Is that a Diddy emo? That's crazy. It kind of looks like him. If that's true, they need to get that shit off Twitch.
Time to switch things up.
I'm surprised you guys made it, honestly.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We're attacking first. It's the same team I guys had at the beginning. What the hell? Oh, did I go back? Did Jeff die right away?
Help get that vehicle to
Yeah, okay, I went back. Whoops. Yeah, you're here.
station. The right
Do not say free him. Bad. Bad Yassine. Do not free him. Leave him where he is. He does not deserve to be free.
Only 60 seconds left.
He's a bad, bad man.
Stop that vehicle in its tracks.
I mean, you're full health and you're bubble yourself, dude. I don't really get that. honestly, if you're gonna like bubble yourself or your tank, you should do it when you're low because then you can get healed up, and then the bubble breaks, and then you can get low again. So your team can keep on healing you. If you're trying to build support ults, it's the only time I'd ever bubble myself. I'm forcing my team to build support ult. But yeah, quit bubbling yourself. That's just bad. You see them all shooting up at something, you should look up to see what they're shooting at, give that thing a bubble, because it's probably a Storm, and if she's taking that much pressure, you should probably help her. You're low, bubble yourself, I guess, but also you have shield to help you out with that. Because it feels like you bubble yourself and then you just kind of stay where you are. If you're going to bubble yourself, you also need to back up, because once it breaks, you're going to get shot again. So if you're going to bubble yourself, at least back up so you can get healing. Where the hell was that Punisher?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
How is there a Punisher on cart?
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
That Luna sucks. Blonded 1-1 whatever.
Current score,
Yeah, 14 deaths. Wow, they all have double-digit deaths. That's kind of crazy.
time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
She's wild.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
You are under my protection.
One of those things where their whole team is kind of open back there. You could just shoot past the tanks and shoot them, but I mean, no tanks are dead anyway. You bubble yourself. I mean, you have...
30 seconds.
You should save your right clicks so you can combo people. I mean, just doing like random damage is nice sometimes, but... Yeah, this is already kind of over for him. It sucks you guys killed the Strange so early, yeah. If your Punisher is smart, he can kill her. Yeah, I don't really think that you guys should have won that game, honestly. I feel like your group was really bad, but their support was so bad. She kept dying. I think if they were to get a Rocket Raccoon with their Punisher as well, you guys might have lost. I feel like their Punisher was better. But also, I mean, overall, I mean, you're playing tank. Like, you definitely, you got the gist of it. You're not, like, terrible. You know? But it's a lot of, don't bubble yourself. I don't know what we're doing there with the whole bubbling ourselves thing. It's just, it's bad practice. It's not great. All right, I'll do one more of these. Let's see here. Oh, my rank? There's the Eternity. I've hit Eternity before. I've hit it actually a lot. I keep falling out of it. I'm gonna play more ranked tonight, so we'll see if people get on. If I don't have them to queue with, I'll probably just play on my alt. But yeah. Let's see. How was this one? Oh, a loss. But you got SVP though. Okay. What about this game? Play with your alts? Yeah, I probably will eventually. Also a loss. You're playing on Thor. I'll probably watch the other game then. Don't lose my Eternity. Yeah, I know, but I want to play the game. My team captain said no more solo queuing, and I said, okay. Check your text. Yeah, no, I see it. Do you want me to read them out loud? I'm at book club. I'm drinking. Thank you, dear. Thanks for Thanks for letting me know. Tito? No, Blacktooth is my girlfriend. All right, let's see here. 10 final hits, 19,000 damage, way more than your other guy. It looks like your team's playing Mystery Heroes on these guys. Captain America ban? Why? Why are we banning? Why are we banning Captain America? All right, this is game 2. This is from when you were Diamond 1, so you hadn't hit it quite yet. I didn't actually check the date on this. This from he said it was a little bit older though, so I'm sure it's from like, probably about a week, maybe less than a week ago. Weird bands. I'm not entirely sure of the bands.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool Magneto skin, love it.
Man I used to be.
Good luck
I
for
have
her,
found a
yeah.
greater cause. I feel like myself.
I don't expect this to happen in this rank. The current meta on this map is triple tank. You hold up, you hold the bell tower on that corner. Doesn't really matter. If you're not doing it, you can hold right here, especially if you're doing double shield. This is a good spot to be holding. Good start. I love your team comp. You're doing double infinite ammo, double shield with cloak. I mean, Invis is open, and so is Luna, so I would have... Or is Luna open? No, Luna's banned. So yeah, cloak or Invis, honestly, is probably best case scenario there. Again, with the bubbling yourself, you weren't really taking much damage to begin with. I mean, like, you see your Strange jumping and running away, so instead of giving him a bubble, you bubble yourself. I'm assuming you don't have on health bars, so if I see that, I'm like, oh, he's probably getting shot a lot, so I'll give him a bubble. I do like the integration of meleeing. I melee a lot. I probably shouldn't because I don't really know if it is efficient in terms of rate of fire. I'm a fan of it, though. You guys both have your shield up at the same time. Yours is on a cooldown, so let him use his. Yeah, you hear stuff. You know people are around you. If I see a Thor in the front line rip his awakening right there, everyone should shoot him. That guy cannot get out. He gets 200 shield. Who cares? Shoot him in the face. That guy's going to die so fast. I don't know how he didn't die right there. What? That's just like that's a free target on him, honestly. Yeah, also, again, you bubble yourself for some reason. I like shooting past the tanks. You can kill the Hawkeye. I don't. Your crosshair is fine. It's not a big deal, but I don't really get it. Mine's is like a small green cross. You can also just do like a small dot. You don't really need to have a crosshair because it kind of takes up your screen, honestly. But that's just a small thing. It doesn't really matter. Good target priority. Tracking her through the fight. Nobody should ult here. They have 2 people left. I mean, your cloak ulted, I guess, but I think that was before everyone died. You're killing him through the ult. Like, yeah, that guy's so dead. Bubble somebody. Dude. I understand it took your bubble there and it didn't go out. That'll happen. There's a bit of a delay. But, dude. Thor ult? Bubble somebody. I mean, you didn't even bubble yourself. Good job, because you can take that ult on the chin. But you didn't bubble anybody. And, like, I don't think your own team's Punisher smoke cloud affects the line of sight for your bubble. I don't think it does. It sure could. But even then, I mean, I was about to say, does he not die there because his team get back? But you're down 2. You're down your main DPS and your main healer. You bubbled him there, I guess, but he was already out of the way. So good job. And now you're just alone. You're backing up. Where is the rest of your team here? How far away is Cloak? Cloak is all the way over there. She's T-posing, I guess. Great. And your other support is up there. So where you're backing up into a death corner, my friend. Yeah. That happens to me quite a bit, actually. My team will call to back up, and then I will, but I'll go in the wrong spot because I wasn't paying attention to where they were going, I guess, or I just didn't know the callouts, maybe. But they're like, Fang, what are you doing? I'm like, shit. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's just, you got to make sure you back up to your team. The fight was already lost, honestly, because your team died to the Thor ult,
Good time to stop them.
which obviously is not just your fault. It's your whole team's fault for not being able to deal with that. I don't know how they're dying to that. They shouldn't have. Your Cloak could have faded. Your Punisher could have ziplined. Your Strange could have shielded. You could have shielded. You could have bubbled. There's so many things to deal with it, but no one did any of it.
You shall not be
Waste of a bubble. That's just a 12-second cooldown for nothing. And imagine if he actually did pull somebody out there. That's enough. Them being pulled out is enough time for him to die. You didn't bubble for that. Okay, your aim needs work. Bro was bobbing and weaving, dude. Hawkeye is a good time for you to ult. Hawkeye ult is not a bad ult. You didn't need it. Have you ulted once yet? How long have you had ult?
I'll patch you up. I feel
You got ult. Right here. What time is this at? 3:38. You still have it a minute and a half later. You have not ulted yet. You used Strange ult. They're all dead. Cool. So now, if you were paying attention, if you're ult tracking, which isn't really something I expect from... The dogs are barking. It's not something I expect from a GM player, but you should know how... You should be like, oh yeah, they used that ult recently. You have not seen the Strange ult. You know he has it. It's been a while since support ult. Since the Cloak ult, so that's coming up soon. So, and you have a support ult. So what's going to happen... My VIP badge is so gorgeous. Yeah, you're welcome, big dog. So what's going to happen, this is my guess, is their Strange is going to ult, and then you're going to use your Cloak ult, and then they're going to use theirs, and you're going to try to hit her with your rock. Something else that could happen is their Strange ults, and you use yours. Because if he ults, he's going to try to left-click melee E. If you suck up the left-click, his E will do less damage, and also they don't take the damage from that. So Magneto ult counters Strange ult pretty well because you can't get stunned out of your ult. And also, your people probably won't die to it. And then you can just throw your rock at somebody else. Just food for thought. You can use it on that instead. They're close on Cloak ult. You'll probably use it on that, which is the right move. That guy almost died. Really funny. You can break this wall to your right, so you can hold farther back so you can still see into them. Bubble yourself again. I don't get it. Yep. She's stuck. Nice. Good job recognizing she's stuck and just throwing it in the corner. If she wasn't stuck, that last dash would have come out and she wouldn't have died to it.
That's 3.
They still do have Strange ult. They're staggering themselves, dude. It's like these guys want to not be with the next team fight.
Wow, 4 in a row. You stopped them in their tracks.
your attacks are futile. Enemy in front of us. Feel the wrath of the goddess.
I'm surprised there's Strange in ult because there's 3 of you guys right there. Storm ult is coming down. And he has his E to help kill. If Strange ulted and hit you guys, you would have died because Storm ult. It's just, I don't know. It's just... This guy's so fucking cool. I have no idea what is happening right now. Okay. Strange portal. Strange cancels portal, he ults. Their invis ults. Your Punisher is ulting. Their Thor ults. Kills 2, and then you also die. Where'd your bubble go? Yeah, that's a good bubble. He's gonna push off high ground. Good bubble. Unfortunately, he ults right after. He knows you don't have bubble for him. I don't know. That whole fight was stupid. I got confused. Like, what the hell was that?
Better stop that vehicle. There's still a chance to stop them.
You saw your Punisher getting pushed by Thor. You gave him a bubble. And then you just looked away. That's so funny. Shoot the Thor. Why did you just let him hang out, dude? Also, you saw, look at your right click charges. Bubble him, use your right click, you get it back right away. That means your Punisher is getting shot at a lot. They broke that very quickly. They broke the bubble so fast. You should help him. Because it's not like you're trying to block for him. That's so funny. You got pushed off cart. Ah, that Thor diff, dude. That shit sucks. Your Punisher's frontlining. You have no supports. Try to run away or die for it. Yeah, you hesitated. You were trying to decide if you want to help your teammate or live. Unfortunate. You had to pick one or the other. Neither a bad option, but I mean. Dude, their Thor is awesome. Yeah, that Thor's overextended. An issue you'll see in a lot of Thors is they do frontline a lot, and he's not really a frontline tank, you know? So it is just kind of being like, I should shoot him a lot, because if he's past the corner, his supports can't see him, he's just doing fucking nothing, just shoot him. He'll either get forced back or he'll die. Cloak ult, you ults. Unfortunate, it got blocked. I mean, they should have one more dash left. I think would have missed anyway. Bubble yourself for some reason. Both your supports are dead because no one's protecting them because you're bubbling yourself. What are your supports dying to? Bucky and Bucky. Where is their Bucky at right now? Not on purpose. Oh yeah, so he's not doing that on purpose. Yeah, stand in front of your team. You're like off to like the left side, and your team is like in the middle of it. You're just like standing in a place that you're not blocking for them at all. Alright, that was the next push looking.
I do the right thing unless the wrong thing is more fun.
Do you use the team up? Show me the sword. You have a Scarlet Witch. You didn't already use it. There it is. Yeah, the sword is awesome. I'm very sad they're taking it off, but I mean, it doesn't. It's not. You know, who cares? It's whatever. Okay, Bubble. Your Stranger's getting sticked around. I mean, your Rocket's throwing. But so is there. Thor. It's 5v5. It's even. But you're down to support, so it's really hard. You heard the bubble. You should back up or walk up with your shield, or let Strange stand in front of you with his shield. Their Bucky is basically frontlining. He's right behind their tank. You should shoot past the tank and try to shoot Bucky. You heard the hook again. You are targeting Bucky, which I appreciate. Again, you bubble yourself. You just had a cloak ult, dude. Just walk into it. Their cloak ult. You don't have your ult quite yet. I wonder if you're going to rip it anyway. Now you should ult. Don't bubble yourself. Oh my god. I cannot stand these bubbles. Bucky ults. Do you know what stops Bucky ult? It's mag bubble. Did he die to the impact? Yes. He uses it again. He hits somebody. You should see. He killed her. She died. When you put a bubble on somebody, it doesn't cleanse them of the ult. Like when the bubble goes away, they still have the execution on them. But Bucky can't kill them because they're bubbled for like 2 or 3 seconds. They're not gonna die. Hearing a Bucky ult and bubbling yourself is insane if you're not the target. If you're the target, fuck it, bubble yourself. You don't want to get executed. That shit's dumb. It's a stupid ult. I hate it. But Jesus, like that's so annoying. If I saw my mag do that when I'm playing support, I'd be like, well, that guy sucks. You gotta save them for the people who actually need them. You have 650 health. They have like 2. They have literally 2 health. They're supports. They just die. Also, they use Bucky ult when you had your ult. You counter that because if Bucky ults and it does, the Bucky ult did kill your Bucky. The impact of it killed him. But usually he just does that, and then he has to shoot him like twice and then they'll die. Ult. He can't shoot anybody. And throw it at, and you have a rock. Their Hawkeye ults. Use your ult. He can't shoot anybody. I guess you're going to use it when they're invis ults, hopefully, because you haven't used it yet. Also, call for rocket ult when you use yours, because then you don't have to charge it up as much. It makes it harder for them to dodge because it comes out faster. Rocket ult, then you ult, and then you throw your rock at their face. You only have to wait like halfway rather than 3/4. They don't even care about you. Oh, I love that. I love looking for the. I don't know why you're at almost full health, dude, and you're bubbling yourself. And then you don't have it for this. You don't have bubble for that. Because you're using it on stupid shit like that. If I did that during a scrim or during like a tier, whatever. I don't know. I'm like a lost for words for that shit. If I were to do that ever, I'd get like flamed. I'd get kicked off the team. They would ban my Magneto. My own teammates would ban my Magneto. Like, no, that guy sucks. You gotta save bubble. That's like your one thing. Every tank has like one supporting thing they can do. Like Penny has a stun. She can help stun for her team. Strange has shield. Yours is you have a bubble. Thing gives DR. Yeah, it was turning the word I'm looking for. Sorry, you heard my stutter come out. I'm so flabbergasted. I don't even like. It's just crazy, and I know. Good combo. That was sick. Fuck that guy. I know you can't. I know it's like this game is from a little while ago or whatever. I mean, yeah, you're down supports. You want to push up. Good thing the card's moving without you guys. That's actually kind of sick. That the other team hasn't captured it, even though you're waiting. Your Strange should fly up and force him off high ground, but he's just not. You bubble yourself when your Strange is ahead of you. The fit is fired today. It's just a sweatshirt, man. Not a lot going on. I'm actually really hot. I might take it off. I'm wearing green underneath as well. You don't have bubble. You don't have bubble for it because you used it on yourself. That's 3 times that somebody has ulted either on your team or their team. You don't have an ult for it. You don't have a bubble for it. Where if you were to have not bubbled yourself the 5 seconds ago, you would have had it to save them. Because you're close enough. You looked up. You saw the Scarlet Witch. You could have given her a bubble. She could have killed like 2 or 3 people. It would have been the fight over right there. You bubbled yourself also. I don't know why. There's no imminent danger. and now you use it. Hawkeye standing still. I understand the other guy was behind the shield. What helps me aim my ults is you float up a little bit and then you stop moving. You just stand still in the air and you scan your area and like, I'm going to kill that guy. And then you do, because you're not worried about trying to move around and shit. You just stand still. Everything else is moving around. But because if you guys are both moving around, it's like, I got to calculate all these velocities and get the right pinpoint spot. No, just stand still in the air. You could have killed Hawkeye there. I don't even know who you did throw it at, honestly, but it missed, so. You bubbled yourself, but you still got hit by the Bucky ult. Your team up's ready. I do love how much you target structures. Not buildables, I guess is the right word. When they had an Namor, you were targeting terrorists, and they have a penny, you're breaking nests. Not enough people do that, honestly, so it's good that you are. That Bucky signed his own death warrant by pulling you in, you're full health.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh, your Scarlet Witch was on support last round. Jesus. Oh, I say, what the hell? You're not an off-angle tank. Strange could take off angles and like go high ground and try to like assassinate people. You can't. You stay in the front. You are the main tank. You're supposed to the M on your back, dude. You're a main tank. That's what it stands for. Not Magneto. Stay in the front. No reason to go on the side there. Even if you are trying to poke to get ult, you should be staying in the front so you can also get shot. So your supports can get ult because they don't have their ults. You have no ults right now, and they have 2, almost 3. So you should be taking damage and dealing damage so that way you can. you have full charge on your left shift. I don't know why you're bubbling right there. Also, you're not using the right click either. You should always use it because it builds up. You bubbled and shielded yourself. That's too much. This is one of them. Wow, his ult did nothing. Hawkeye ult did nothing. You have bubble. You have bubble. Where is she? Where is she? Nice. That was a bad ult from her, but at least you did it. Usually when I hear by the Eye of Agamotto, I just like shield and look up because he's probably above you, even if you don't know exactly where he is. Just the bubbling yourself. Nice. That's so big. You guys, you push up with that. They're down to support, and more importantly, they're down to support ult. Ult. Dude, ult. Like, where are you going? You're going so high, dude. What the fuck? Are you cheating? What the hell was that? And then you fucking got her? Okay, I take it back. You're the best player in the world, dude. What the hell? Oh my god. That's crazy. Weird target, Prio. You don't want to kill the guy who's stunned in front of you. Go for the guy who's jumping away above. Kind of funny. Yeah, block him off, keep him off point. Somebody is on point though, you should probably deal with that. You bubble yourself. I mean, you could have bubbled your Bucky right now, but you don't have it. Give your Bucky a bubble. You're fine. Your Bucky ulted. You need to give him a bubble so he can confidently go secure the kills. Dude, you're getting bullied off by an Iron Fist. It's crazy. Yeah, you guys lose right there, don't you? Yikes.
Final score. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, when it's all said and done, you know, it's not just your fault, right? It will never be just your fault that something that your team lost. Because, yeah, you were the ace, right? So you, according to the game, you did the best in your team. 10 final hits is pretty sick. It's just some of the decisions made are the wrong ones. And you learn that with time. You figure it out. It becomes just like the standard of what your plan is. But you keep bubbling yourself, man. I don't think you're a bad player. I think you're fine. I think you have potential. You need to not bubble yourself. That's probably the biggest thing. You keep doing that. Also, using your ult, you held on to it for like 2 minutes that one time. That was crazy. That's such a long time. You could have had 2 ults by then with the amount of fighting that was going on. Should I watch one more? What are we thinking? Chat, what are we thinking, chat? Watch one more? I have one more code I can look at. Let's play. Does that mean yes or no? I mean, you don't want to watch someone, you'd rather watch me play? My ult is in plat, so it's going to be kind of shitty gameplay. I'm probably not going to be playing. I mean, I'll be playing tank, but it's not going to be very good. This is the other game. He is also SVP. What is this from? Does it have a date on it? Does not say the date on it. Most final hits on his team by a good shot also. What the heck? This guy sucks. Up to CJ. This guy was on another game as well, wasn't he? This must be your duo. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see it. All right. This is the next game. Also a loss, which I do appreciate being sent the losses because, you know, it happens. I lose a shit ton. Yeah, I think up to CJ is his teammate. I think he knows him. Probably they probably play together quite a bit. But I mean, on this team right now, they've performed the 2 best. They both had the most final hits and everything. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off. I'm very hot. You never would have guessed I was also wearing green underneath. On one of my YouTube shorts, someone commented, "This guy looks like XQC." If I could understand what he was saying, intelligible XQC. That's my go-to look, I guess. Spider-Man ban? I wonder if he's just a. You can only fire fit. You can see my shirt. That's like half of my fit, maybe. What socks am I wearing? I'm wearing South Park socks. Guys, they got Stan and Kyle on them. Wolverine band, yeah, always good. Not bad bands, all things considered. You guys red team? Oh, okay. Yeah, you look better than XCC. Thanks, big dog. I shouldn't dye my hair blonde. Nice. So that guy died because he's not playing around cover. That guy just stood there and expected to get healed 1,000,000%. Black is always better is crazy, dude. I have very dark brown hair. Unfortunately, they have a raccoon because he gets res right away. But playing around cover is very important when playing tank because you peek out, shoot a little bit, take the damage, get healed. If you get too much damage, back around the corner. Just wait a second. You can keep on peeking. Which you seem to be pretty good at. You're jumping around the corner. You're deciding which side to take out. You don't peek out too much. The issue at this point is now there's no corner to play around. So now it's like, do you play off-site? Do you play on-site? Because if you play off-site, they're going to capture it. Your Loki died, but he got res. You noticed you were walled off. You went out to go make more LOS so your team actually see you. I don't hate that bubble on yourself, honestly. You were low. You're getting shot at a lot. Yeah, I was about to say you're in their team. You're in their team and you're down to support. And you're solo tank? I didn't realize that. Yeah. I don't like 1-2-3. I prefer 2-1-3 because if you have 3 supports, that means you have enough healing to heal 2 tanks. Right now you have like so much healing, it's kind of unnecessary because you only have 1 tank to take all the healing in. But you're the only tank, so you gotta be super like, especially since you're playing Magneto, you can push into their tanks to try to force them back if you want, but you really can't. You need to respect they have 2 tanks and they will be pushing you around. I'm into love the take Gooner. I'm not a Gooner, buddy. I'm kind of with perhaps you're a Gooner, dude. I don't know what to tell you, big dog. Dude, did you see the Emma Frost skin? They know what they're doing. That shit's so dumb. Inshallah. That's crazy. But yeah, you're the only tank on your team. You need to respect when they push into you because you cannot push back. You honestly just take it. You need to be playing around the corner a lot. And you cannot push into their team. Because if you're inside their team, their Strange puts up a shield and you cannot be healed. And then when you die, your whole team falls apart. You cannot push. You're the only tank. You're very important. Like that. Your team has to reset now. They cannot keep fighting. Oh, yes, they killed one of them actually. But yeah, look at this. Like, push all the way back. They're still getting pushed back. What do they do about that, huh?
Here they come. Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind.
I would buy it ASAP. It gives better gameplay. I don't know what you're talking about buying, dude. So juice. Oh, the Frost skin. My bad. You're so right. Dude. Well, is it better? I'm pretty sure it gives you like a cape, so you can't even see her rumpus. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess it's less of a distraction than, huh? I don't know. She looks really good though. Like she looks like she's a good character. She's probably not main tank material. She's probably more of an off tank, but she's like a supplementary. Like where she played, like you have a Magneto and Emma Frost is right next to him. Not he's like jumping around and shit. Emma Frost needs to be right there. Because she can help kill. Also, Emma Frost and Magneto have a team up also, which is crazy to give the best tank in the game, Magneto, a team up with another tank. Doesn't matter which tank you give it to, you cannot do that. Team ups within roles are so dumb. Because either it's never going to happen or it's going to happen every single game. So, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully she's good. I think she will be. It's cool that she has like a grab stun and also a kick into a wall. Which is a lot of crowd control. You have infinite ammo down with both Punisher and the other dude. Where's your bubble? You're getting healed. You were already at full health. Sure, you got pushed. There's not reason to ult the bubble there. I mean, you should have ulted when Groot ulted. Instead, you're really worried about killing them, which does work out. They did die, but you're not helping your team at all. Actually, I take that back. I don't hate the self bubble when you're solo tank because your life means so much more when there's not someone else to tank for you. There are all those fits originally from the comics. Yeah, dude, they're from the comics. A lot of them are from the comics. I know the one with the Wolverine with the eye patch. That's from the comics. That's from the Hellfire Gala, which is literally what it's from. I love the X-Men. That shit's sick. You don't have sight and you're pushing past. You should capture sight rather than trying to be kill hungry. Waste of a Punisher. I don't know what the hell he ulted for.
You are under my protection.
Okay. Yeah. You ulted too soon. Jackson, you're my idol. You're welcome. You ulted too soon. I mean, when that happens, you know that right away. I ulted too soon. I'm not going to be able to hit this cloak. That's when you say, I guess I'm not going to kill the cloak then. And you look at someone else and you kill them. Because it's better to kill someone than to kill no one, even if it's the wrong person, you know? Nice. I don't know why your cloak ulted. That was dumb. Who is Schmerderberg? He's someone I know in real life. We went to high school together. He's one of my brother's friends. He's also like a gold player, so who cares? That guy sucks. Your opinion is nothing. I'm just joking, Nick. I love your opinions. You're so good at a moo-moo. Oh shit, they killed him. Okay. Okay, they swapped off Punisher to play Star-Lord. That's funny. Yeah, right now your ult basically counters all of them. Except for Rocket ult and Magneto ult doesn't really matter. But if Bucky ult, you can ult, so you can kill him, or he can't kill anybody. Sword ult, you ult to suck it all in. Support all self-explanatory, you kill them. You've seen you and Schmerderberg would get along so well in real life. You don't want to fight him. You guys both love gooner activities and Asian women. Okay, both teams have one tank. So now it's even. Now you can try to push up like as you are right now. You're walking into him like fuck that guy. Take the space, get in their face. You just lost a DPS. He got res though, but now you're dead because your team backed up and you didn't know that. Kind of unfortunate. I don't know what to say about that. I guess you were playing too far up. You should have recognized that they were regrouping. The enemy team was. You're up 2 though. You gotta go fast. Oh no, you're down 2. You gotta be careful. You don't have bubble. Okay, yeah. What's up? Welcome, Supreme Skeptic. You can look past the VOD. The whole hour and a half. This is the third game, or this is my last one watching this. So you can always look back into it. The biggest issue, getting roasted. Sometimes there was one thing I was super impressed with when you killed the Invis woman. You can see that when you look back at the thing. You bubble yourself like all the time. You shouldn't do that. That's like really bad. There was a game on the Spider Islands, which I can look back at after this because this was like whatever. And I can show you what I was talking about, but What happened here? Your Punisher's ulting. The Magneto ults, and you did not bubble or even put up a shield in anticipation. I mean, if you're playing Mag and a Punisher ults and you have bubble, which hopefully he calmed you, I'm gonna ult and you have bubble. You give him the bubble, especially when the Mag ults, or you at least put up your shield in case you need to throw it at support that's standing behind you. But I mean, their Mag messed up. He let it explode, which is crazy. Did she not have Fade? I should die to that. Yeah, this whole sequence right here is rather confusing to me. What happened here? You have a team that's alive. You use a Punisher ult, and then what? So you're the only tank. When you push up like that and you leave your team, they should have followed you, but they didn't. So then they all just died because no one's standing in front of them. Your team should have recognized how dire it was with the percentage going on the top, and they should have been holding W key with you, but they didn't. So they really paid for that. I mean, all I can say is just get a binding for the group up with me button and tell them to just, or get in the chat and just say, hey, come on, guys. Because you're with them, and then you start walking up. And they just sit back there, and you lose 3. 2 supports, and just a dude just die there. Yeah. If I'm you there, and if you were to have noticed that 3 of your teammates died, I mean 4 with the Bucky also dying, you just shouldn't ult. Because they're not going to come back in time. They didn't switch to Strange to put up a portal. You should have just saved ult for next round because this one's just over. Yeah. I hate it when my team's not running a 2-2-2 and then someone doesn't switch to Strange in the overtime. Like, just do it. You don't have to be good at Strange. Just put a portal down so we can at least try. That one's just unfortunate, honestly, that happened.
You can count on me. I got a plan.
Okay. Let's see.
30 seconds before you attack.
Where'd my mouse go? There we go. You have the rocket jump. I can't wait for you to accidentally press space and go straight to the moon.
It seems we have company.
Right now, what you definitely don't know is that they have 3 ults and you only have 1. I'm guessing you guys don't win this first interaction because they're just up ults. Crazy that guy died. He does get res though. Unfortunate. Jackson, when you get famous, I'll be one of your admins. Yeah, you got it, Yassine. I'll never forget you. Bubbling yourself is never, it's not good. It's a bad habit to have for sure. When you're solo tank, it's not a huge deal because you have to stay alive. You can bubble yourself. Right there, you bubble yourself and it broke immediately, meaning that you were getting shot at quite heavily. But also, you weren't low. Like, you're getting healed consistently. You're at basically full health the whole time. You should bubble yourself when you hit like 200 health. Getting healed. Getting healed. Getting healed. Like, I don't know, man. You don't need the bubbles right there. Because now you don't have it for when something else big happens. This is good, though. You guys, sure, they're capturing the point, but this is their only tank. He's dead. You guys can walk on them for free. Or they have to use a lot of ults to stay alive because they don't have a tank to stand in front of them. At this point, yeah, kind of just block for your teammates a little bit. You bubbled yourself again, which is crazy because he ulted and you just saw he hit like 3 people. And I know for a fact that when he bubbles people, when Winter Soldier ults one of your teammates, their health bars pop up. Shield more or less bubble pushes. Anytime you feel like you want to bubble yourself, just put up a shield, because it doesn't. I mean, it could kind of last as long, I guess, but like, it goes on a resource and it comes back way faster, and also you can't shield other people necessarily. Bubble is on your Bucky. He's just, and I'm pretty sure that that's your duo. He's been in all your games. You bubble him because he's a mile away and you can't get close enough to him to hold your shield in front of him, right? So you should, whenever you feel like you want to bubble, use your shield, see how that works. You are solo tank. My problem, so one thing you should do right now is open up the game, go to your settings, and turn on show allied health bars when you're playing Magneto or any tank for that matter. So that you can see that and be like, that guy's getting shot at. Boom, bubble on him, because I noticed that his health is getting low. And when a Bucky ults, I know you don't want to get executed, but also you're at full health. He ults, you're not going to die right away. If he does hit you with it, then you can bubble yourself. That's fine. But the fact that your reaction off freeze is to bubble yourself is ridiculous. Because that's 3, or I guess one of them is a clone, but that's 2.5 teammates getting hit by it. You should immediately swing back, see the red health bar, hit him with an E. Because he kills the clone, I guess, but now he kills the cloak. And then now he kills that one. And then now he killed that one. And then now he kills you. It's just one of those things. I find myself never having bubbles when needed. It's me being selfish with it. I can show you an example on the Spider Islands of you never having a bubble when you need it because you keep giving it to yourself. Oh, the Thor swap. I'm not too much of a Thor player myself, but I definitely know what's going on. Also, the new Thor skin looks very cool. You cannot see anything. I don't recommend using it. You can't see. But my question is, why did you swap Thor? Because, I mean, you have Ace on Mag. You're obviously doing good enough to have Ace. You did just get a second tank. But some of the best tank comps right now are things like Mag Groot, Mag Thing, Mag Strange. Like Magneto he's the best main tank right now. So, but like Groot Thor, I don't really understand what the point of that is. I guess you guys can combo ults probably, but even then it's like Soaking Mag and Groot. You were already at max Thor force right there. I don't know why you bubbled. I'm a big fan of using my bubble after I press F. Loki, you probably needed the damage. I mean, sure, but you had a Bucky Punisher at one point, and now you have a Bucky Namor, who definitely do a lot of damage. Your Groot was on support. That's why his damage is so bad. But I mean, him swapping to Groot and you being on Mag is probably enough damage as is. One thing I saw in your earlier game when you were playing Thor is that you use your right click a lot. And what I looked at is your right click does 70 when it hits. I don't think this will hit him. The returning projectile damage. I don't think that hits because it's only like people who didn't get hit by the initial shot. So it does 70, and it gives you 100 overheal shield, right? Your shift also gives you 100 overheal shield. This one only does 40 or 60 at max. Use your left shift. You should not use your right click. Anytime you want to use your right click, you should just press F. Because why are you trying to do extra damage when you can just do the most damage by pressing F? Your right click is not good. It is quicker than left shift, but the displacement that you get from just shoving somebody is very good. Even if it's not like being behind them and shoving them into your team, shoving them like laterally or like out of the way. Because imagine that you're playing against a team and their Strange is sitting in front of like all their supports, and you push the guy sideways. His supports can get shot at now for free by your Bucky duo, you know? Stuff like that. I would just mash shift. Also, I'm sure you know the combo. You dash in, drop the bubble, and then you ult them. They get slow. They can't get out of the way of the ult. Yada, yada, yada. Your ult is 220. If you do have a duo who is coordinated with you, you can ult inside of support ults and get kills. Because if you're like, hey, shoot this Mantis, and you start ulting them, and as long as they're shooting her while you slam, that's going to be enough damage to kill her. Probably. I mean, it's not always a great idea to ult inside support ults. It's kind of bad advice, but it's an idea. You can do it. Food for thought. You know, that's just a possibility of something you can do. I'm not a huge fan of Thor personally. I feel like he does the same thing as like Venom or Captain America almost, and I prefer Venom. I think Venom's better right now. I need some water. Green sweatshirt, green shirt, green water bottle. My favorite color is purple. My favorite color is purple, but it's also my girlfriend's favorite color, so I had to pick a different one, and it's green. Bless you. I did not sneeze. Maybe it sounded like it. My bad. Yeah, back to the Thor gameplay. Do you guys win this site? Yeah, you do win this site. Okay. Yeah, assassinate his dumbass. I feel like there was a better option to make sure he dies there. Like you hit him, drop your bubble, try to dash him into the wall, and then maybe press F. Haven't played much Venom. He has been a pain in my games, though. Venom right now is very good. I'd say the best tank in the game right now. It's a toss-up between Groot and Magneto. Because Groot is so good, but Magneto is so consistent. And then after that, it's probably Venom. And then maybe like Strange. Venom is so good. Venom is such a sleeper pick, even though everyone knows about him. He is so good at disrupting. If you have a dive comp, he's very necessary. If you don't have a dive comp, you can always work him in there. Because you could be playing like full front to back. You could have, imagine this team comp. You have... so you're not playing Magneto, but you have a Magneto, Punisher, Bucky, Rocket, and like Inviswoman or Luna or something. And then you play Venom. What's your whole job there? Your whole team is playing together, and then you're just swinging around, diving their supports, making them look at you, and then they can't heal their teammates because they're too busy dealing with this 19 inches of Venom guy just trying to hit him with his tendrils, right? He just distracts. He's very fun. He's so much fun. He's just fun to play too. You just swing in, or no, okay. Pro tip, don't swing in. Wall run in, dive him. Save your swing to get out. Because if you use it to go in, you're not going to have any time to get out. Whatever. He's fun. Not the character playing right now, but he's cool. I like playing Venom quite a bit. He's the next character I'm trying to like really get good at, besides Mag and the other whoever else I'm playing. Diving directly into their team. Three of them die to the Groot ult. Pretty nice. Clean up janitor time. I don't know if you are good at Thor, because a lot of the kills I see are janitor kills. Like fights over, there's 3 of them left, and you just go clean up. Like you just got like 2 or 3 final hits right there because they're trying to run away. Because I don't know if I've ever seen you do anything like super cool or like really good textbook Thor stuff. It's just that you're pretty good at cleaning up. We use it for drinking water too. I mean in Iraq. Excuse me. I am a fan that the Moon Knight keeps trying to go up and you're holding the high ground. As the second tank, as the off tank, as what we'll say, because you have primary main tank and you have off tank. I used to be good, but started learning Mag due to always being solo tank. Yeah, Thor can't solo tank. But so when you do have a main tank, like Groot, it can technically be a main tank. So can Mag and Thing. They can both sit in the middle and take all the damage and help as their team. But as an off tank, a very important role is holding high ground. Like this isn't centered. It is holding high ground. Because Strange can fly up and hold out with the shield and whatnot. Thor can hang around, dick around, and hold them. And yeah, I mean, I do. It's a very good idea to just kind of, when there's nothing you can hit because you're a melee character, hang on up there and be like, no, you cannot have this space. I do love that. That's great. That's great zoning. They just lost a tank, but he's getting res. What happened to your cloak?
And they say chivalry is dead. And they say chivalry is dead. And they say chivalry
You just-
is dead.
You don't need to donate to me money, dude. Well, I appreciate that, but you don't. I'm doing. I want to do this because I think it's fun. Well, that's cool, man. I appreciate it. That's super nice. I kind of forgot I even had a tipping thing underneath. Also, I forgot that was the soundbite for it. I should probably change that off of off of Doomfist. That's crazy. Okay, well, thanks, man. That's really cool. That's the first time that's the first money I've ever gotten from streaming at all. That's really nice of you. I have a real job too. I don't need the money. I work in a restaurant. I get like tips and stuff. not from being good at video games, but from giving people food. Well, thanks, dude. That's awesome. That's crazy that she died to that. Drop out of college. I'm not gonna drop out of college. I have 1 year left. I'm fine. So let's see here. They used Moon Knight ult. They used Cloak ult. Your Cloak just died in her ult, and you have a Raccoon, so you have no support ult. You are alone in their backline, and you ult 3 of them. Yeah, that makes sense. You died there. Your whole team is dead. Everyone's scattered. I feel like you wanted to get into the tunnel there to ult. Probably best case scenario is that you didn't, because if you did, they would have just shot you. I can't believe that Moon Knight also died to that ult. I mean, that's what I'll say is when you realize we probably lost this fight and you're not grouped up with anybody and your comms probably aren't good because you're in GM and I don't think no one's probably talking. I thought they're just mad. I would have held on the ult there and probably not used it maybe. We're going back. Yeah, I think either your Groot or you should be on Magneto probably, but it's not a huge deal. I mean, he's good and he's not banned. You just lost a support. Oh, wait, that's crazy. Probably one of those things where you wait for him to come back because he hasn't even like barely even left spawn yet, so might as well wait for him. He knows you're up there. That's unfortunate. You fell and you wasted your bubble there. Yeah, right here you should be dashing because I don't know if you noticed, but you missed your right click twice. Had some minor success shot calling in GM last night. Need to calm more. Yeah, honestly, a problem that I have too is as a tank, you are in the front. You see everything. You know what's going on. You should be giving the most comms. You should be like, hey, look out on the left side. There's a Namor up top. Stuff like that. Like, I'm going to go in. Do you have ult? Do you want me to bubble you? Do you want me to do this for you? Stuff like that. Calming is very important. Being like, I have ult. Or you have a Scarlet Witch. Let me know when you're going to ult Scarlet Witch so I can give you a bubble. Or so I can make space for you. Or so I can, I don't know, help you out. I can jump to you as things. Stuff like that. Calming is very important. The problem is you'll get lobbies where because if you go into a game, you can press P and like look at everything. You can see if people aren't in team chat. And sometimes you'll load in, like 2 or 3 people that are just not in team chat because they're toxic, so they got chat banned, or they think you're toxic because they play this game too much. But yeah, calming is very important. But also, you missed your right click like 2 or 3 times right there. If you used just your shift, you would not have missed. Also, you would have confirmed your next hit as well because you dash and you're right next to him and your next swipe also hits him confirmed. Also, you can just place them, just confuse them. Groot ult, yeah. I guess you kind of got to calm down there. You died for nothing there. But now you're behind them. Yeah, try to take him away from your Raccoon. Kind of struggling to take him away from your Raccoon. That was dumb enough. Yeah, it's... If you yourself can recognize that was a bad play, I mean... There's no harm in looking back at your own games. I've done that a few times. I've been like, why did I lose that game? Get this guy off the screen. Don't be talking bad about my guy Skeptic, dude. This guy's crazy. Oh, one more fight? Okay. Dash in their ult, yeah. Whole group of them. Broke his Broke his shield, broke his bubble. Their tanks are gonna die. They have nothing. They're not mobile. Won the Moon Knight. Nice. Yeah, so Thor is a pseudo DP. He's a pseudo tank assassin, you know, because he can be towards the front brawling, but he can also be, you know, just split off and go kill people. Yeah. Nice. That was a good ending, at least. Dude, what happened here? You guys team wiped him? Still doing Groot Thor, same team comp. Only 3 final hits on your Namor and 6 on your other guy. But your other guy was on support for a little bit, so I don't know. But they were also on triple support, right? They have so much more healing than you guys. That's crazy. But I guess also their Magus died 12 times. That guy was getting bullied on solo tank. That's crazy. Yeah, it seems like you and your duo are kind of carrying this lobby. That's unfortunate for you guys. You just got not a great team, perhaps.
Our adversary's battle fury burns. What foul creature has Namor summoned now?
Sorry, I was paying attention to go back. Fight starts off, you're making a beeline for their... You ignore their tanks and go for the back line. Best case scenario. Wait, you're queued with... We have a trio Moose as a Celestial Rocket. I don't know, he must not be in this game. There's no one named Moose here. Oh, unless if it's the Rocket. That's kind of funny. Having a... So you guys have a tank, a DPS, and a support. That's kind of a fun little trio. Have one of each. Flexible enough. You guys can switch off your characters, hopefully. I love that you ignored the tanks and went for the backline. Oh, Goose, sure. If you're going to fight a tank, your whole goal is to just push them around. If you're going to walk to their backline, you want to assassinate them. So basically, you're fighting against someone who has 600 health, press left shift. Someone who has 250 health, press F and kill them. But pressing F, I don't like pressing F. I like assassinating with his left shifts and stuff. Because a lot of the time you press F and then your teammates calm, hey, their Thor used awakened runes. He can't dash. Shoot him. And then they do, and then you die. So I don't like using it because it's so risky. Even though it gives you 200 shield, it's very risky. But yeah, that was good. I mean, targeting backline is kind of what you're supposed to do on this character as the Thor tank. You either assassinate backline or you disrupt frontline. It's kind of your whole shebang. I mean, well, I guess you couldn't have dashed anyway. Yeah, you were dead regardless because just Namor ult is really fun. But if you could have dashed, you were in your awakened form and you couldn't dash because of it. You're down 1 because that guy got kill. Thanks for the follow, big dog. And now you're down 3. Jeez. You already have ult. Your Groot is very close to ult. You guys should have backed up rather than almost dying and giving them free support ult charge because you don't need. You know your damage does nothing right now. You're not going to kill him, and he dies for it. And you die for it. Yeah, no, you should have. Your whole team is dead. And now you guys are both staggered. You have no tanks. You should have backed up. You already have ult and been like, all right, let's go regroup, guys. I have my ult. Let's go make a plan. Yeah, here's a fun little thing. 220 times 1.4, 308. If you ult with rocket ult, you one-shot people. Do that. And you're queued with them. You're queued with your rocket. That's a great idea. You should do that. Because either that or he should group it up with the Namor ult, or he should group it up with the Bucky ult or Groot ult. But I mean, he should never just use it randomly. I know he gets it quickly, but comboing it is way better because dash in, press E, slow them, drop a raccoon ult, you ult. You can kill him out of support ults. That's what you're. The next time you play with this Goose guy, tell him that. Tell him, or if you're gonna be playing Thor, tell him that you want to combo ults, and he'll be like, "Oh, okay, cool," and he'll do it because you guys are combo together. Because that'll one-shot people out of support ults. Next time there's an invis, because I'm pretty sure your ult takes up almost the entirety of invis ult, just do that shit. Because either they have to jump out of the ult and they're gonna die. That was good. Fuck that Thor. Walk around them, dash, and hit the Namor. Either they have to jump out of an invis ult or they die to it. Yeah, see, right now you just kind of have the raccoon ult down and no one's dying. Oh, so you should have died there. You're hiding from your own supports. Doing it like a one-shot? Yeah, it's a 40% damage boost. That shit's crazy. They're reducing it next season only at 25%, which, let's do some math. 220 times 1.25. Oh, or I think it's 25%. What do the patch notes say? What is this? Fairyland Magical? What the fuck is that? Can I get this heartbeat out of my thing? News. It might just be 20%. I don't really remember. Holy. Rocket Raccoon at 25%. Okay. Whoa. Let me do that. Yeah, 25%. So it'll still one shot. That's crazy. That's so dumb. Yeah. So the math don't lie, dude. That shit one shots. Do it. You and your rocket will go so far. If you do that every single time, you're gonna go places. I bet, dude, if I was Rocketman, I'd be so pissed at making him a real character. I have to aim now? My ult actually gives shields? What the fuck? I can't dash all the time? I'd be so mad. I'd be an unhappy camper, I tell you what. Yeah, you deserve to die there. I don't really know what's going on here. You're kind of like running around, hiding. Because where is the rest of your team? Your Groot just got back when you guys were trying to fight. Yeah, look at that. They're trying to kill their Thor, and you're just down there. Bucky hates you. Namor would have killed you anyway if he didn't. Yeah, kind of bad positioning. Either you go like just around and just try to find someone to fight, or you just brawl the front line with them and try to push out of that area. Honestly, you guys should go down through the staircase and go underneath to go to here, because that's the quickest way to get the point. So that's the shortest distance in the open is right there, rather than trying to go through up here and get down there. But we'll see what you guys do. You guys go upper, okay. Again, you already have your ult, now you're just wasting your Thor force and possibly gonna get hooked for it, which you would die for sure if you hooked you. Josh can do a that's funny. Yeah, they're down one. He did not get res, so you're pretty good right now. One-shotting thing. If Luna ults, she gets an overheal shield. You got to hit her a few times, and then you can one-shot her with your combo. Because you got to be careful about that. Your cloak ulted on sight, and you are very far away from sight. Who are you fighting?
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, oops. Sorry, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Why did you go back up the stairs? Who's up here? There, Thor? I mean, yeah, you should help out your team, clear off the back line. Peeling for your supports is something you don't really see very often, but it is great. It's good, a good habit to have to try to help out your team. But you gotta look at the percentage of the point, and that's more important, honestly. Because if the point gets, if you lose if the point, it's 100% because you're not contesting it, you lose the game. But you're just stuck back there. So who are you actually helping here? Who is that? Namor's back here, and they're fine. Your cloak's on point. Yeah, you're just you're peeling for nobody. Namor can go down the stairs, get the sight. Namor can just walk through and ping he needs healing and go into a bubble or whatever. He's fine. The fact that their Luna ulted to save the Namor off of the point during overtime. Insane. That is the wrong play by Luna Snow, but it fucks you over. Funny. And now you're not on point with the healing ult, and you're just trying to survive, and you can't, and you're dead. Yeah, kind of fucking around doing nothing. You really should be on the point, helping out your other tank. Yeah, and I mean, people are alive. You guys just aren't contesting there. Rather unfortunate. And that's the game, right? Yeah, you lose that. Looking at, so not watching the game, looking at a pure stats thing, that's not your guys' fault. You guys are the only people doing anything on your team. That's kind of the bottom line. Your tank was not great, and I don't know how he only got 5 final hits on those characters. Definitely not perfect, but not that bad. Well, which one was it? I think was this one on the Spider Islands. There was one specific one. No, that was the wrong one. Spider Islands. Celestial Potential? Yeah, dude, Celestial's easy. Celestial, you can, if you have a duo, you should be Celestial. Because it's just coordinating. You guys can even do shit like Groot Moon Knight and just win games. You win every single fight then. You guys both have Bolt, you win. You do Storm Human Torch, Rocket Punisher, like shit like that. Having a duo makes the game way more easier and fun, honestly. I used to play with 2 guys. I used to play with a Rocket Punisher duo. We were a trio, and that was really funny, actually. Yeah. This game, at one point, I was like freaking out. I was so flabbergasted by what the fuck I was watching. This was the Diamond 1 game, though, so you weren't necessarily at your peak. Did you start off with defending? Yeah, it was when you were attacking, I think. I was like, what in the world? What team are you on? You're on the blue team, so when did you die? That's you getting the checkpoints. Maybe it's around here. Oh yeah, it was here. Okay. Let's see here. You bubble yourself. There's nothing going on. I don't know why you bubble yourself, and now it's on a 12-second cooldown. I will say, is this the game where I miss every shot on Hawkeye like 3 separate times? Well, they do have a Hawkeye, so it's probably this one. I do think I remember being like, wow, that was funny. But aim, that's fixable. You know, you just get that by playing the character more. You kind of figure it out. I do like how whenever you're playing against Namor, you shoot turrets. When you're playing against Penny, you shoot her nest. Not enough people shoot the buildables, and it's really important. So that's good that you do that. See, like right there, you got low, so you put up a shield and you backed up. And okay, so what happened here? Your Scarlet Witch ults, and you don't have bubble for her, and she dies. And you heard the voice line. She was like milliseconds away from exploding. If she had a bubble, even with them shooting at her, she would have killed them. Now, you bubble yourself when you're above half health. And then what happens here? You ult. And you hit nothing with it, which is just unfortunate because they're all hiding behind the strange shield. That one's fine. But did somebody die here? I remember being upset about this bubble here too. Yeah, wait, your strange died. Yeah, I mean, he was behind you, so you didn't really know. But again, you don't have bubble to help him if you wanted to. You killed the Hawkeye. You're just kind of dicking around. Instead, you look at a Bucky, and you just kind of miss. He could have died there if you hit it, but that's fine. You're moving away from your team. You know that your Strange is dead. You're the only tank alive. You need to be staying in front of your team. You're off to the left of them. Now you're back in front of them. Good kill there. Was that before he ulted? Did you bubble? Yeah, I don't know why you bubbled yourself there. Because now you don't have it for Bucky ult. Even though he did hit you. You bubbled yourself and you still got hit by it. It is crazy. Sure, I think a bubble is more of an enable save for my teammates. Yeah. Bubble is one of the highest rewarding abilities in the game. Because they don't die. People just don't die. And there's no counterplay to it besides shooting it, which is hilarious. Using it willy-nilly is terrible. You need to save that for shit. You can bubble yourself. You shouldn't not ever bubble yourself. You can bubble yourself, but don't do it on stupid shit. Don't do it before a Bucky ult. I know, and I know you don't know what's gonna come out, but even then, it's like you should expect, like, hey, they haven't ulted yet. Maybe they haven't. Luckily, he's bad. He didn't kill you before it. That guy dies. I'm a big fan of meleeing too. I like doing that. So that was good.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint.
Let's see, man. You're on the blue team.
Your attacks are futile.
Oh yeah, this.
That should be sufficient.
I'm pretty sure you on defense. Also, you held your ult for like 2 minutes at one point. I went back and I timed it. So here you have your ult. That's a fine bubble. You're at 50 health. You should use your bubble on yourself if you don't have your shield and you're about to die. Basically, is kind of the only point. Right there was perfect. What happened here? You got low. You did your shield. Your shield expired. You put up a bubble. You went back to your supports. You healed up. Good job. That's how that works. So they just used 3 ults. And you ult, which is good. Dude, when I saw that, I started freaking out. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I had to go back. I didn't realize you saw her jump. You saw that right there that she did a jump. And also that you just kind of threw it at where you think she is. Hit her for over half her health. Fuck the Strange. Shoot past him and kill her regardless. That shit was hilarious. Good job. Props to you. One thing about ulting. So where was the ult on this half? Back when you're pushing the first time. Okay, this is so buggy. I don't know why it's so slow. Bubbling yourself here is fine because you are low and you don't have supports and there's no one else for you to. There's no one else for you to bubble. So might as well bubble yourself there, stay alive. Right? It's very situational stuff. You can also give it to your Strange. Strange has his own shield. He doesn't really need it that much. So when you ult here, one thing that I like to do when there's a lot going on like this Like you ult and then you looked up. Okay. When you ulted and you looked up, you should right here, stop moving. Just stay in the air. Scan your surrounding, throw at the person. But yeah, I already went through this game. You can look back at my VOD if you want. Basically 2 hours of what I would have done differently or what I thought you did well. Overall, good. I think you could easily get Celestial. I mean, play with your duo, honestly. Coordinate with them. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, big dog. Let me know if you want me to coach you again. I got no qualms there. Yeah, the coaching stuff's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to say what I would have done differently and then go play a game and make all the exact same mistakes. Out camping with the K? Emma, is that you? I want to watch you cook. I'm going to switch accounts. You're massive help, everyone. Yeah, I mean, anything for my tank brethren, you know me. Actually, let me just go over to here. I'm going to load up my other account. I got to switch accounts because I was told to not solo queue anymore on my main because I'm going to fall out of Celestial. Or fall out of Eternity, I mean, which is funny. So I'm going to go swap to my alt, which is tank your fave? Yes. That's why I played tank. I played tank. That's what I'm here for. Change account. Click. I'll load it up. Yeah, I gotta tell Bleach to find me more people, I guess. That was pretty fun. Let's see here. Load up the game. Well, that's cool. It's always fun. I gotta change the stream title now. Oh wait, maybe I don't have to. One of my friends wants me to look at his Strange gameplay because he saw I was doing the coaching stream. Might as well just throw it in there. It's Bleach, by the way. Bleach was playing Strange for some fucking reason. I can make a post. Forward. I still can't believe that guy tipped me $10. I don't even know how to claim that. I have no idea. I forgot I even set up a thing on there. Here I am. This is my real main account. Plat 3. I'm cracked as shit. I would actually cry if you ever had to watch me play Overwatch. This is a different level. Emma, I'd be so fucking mean to you. I mean to you anyway, actually. There's no difference here in game and out of game. I don't know. I'll play one, I guess, and see if Bleach sends me a code or not. I didn't realize everyone shut up now. My show is on. Bleach said technically you're a professional coach now because you got paid. That's so true. How do I access that? I think I have PayPal on my phone. PayPal business. Am I in the wrong account?
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Beware.
Oh, yeah.
Can't play Mag. after all that, I kind of want to play
Where
Mag.
Magneto yields.
Dude, what the fuck is going on with PayPal? I keep clicking log out, and then it does my Face ID and it logs me back in. Change. There we go. That's what I'm trying to log into.
Alas, we can no longer hide from the dangers
30
that
seconds
lie
before you
beyond
attack.
our shores.
Get ready.
Ayo.
The worst part about white costumes?
927 on the PayPal. That's from him.
I wouldn't know. I don't fight to hurt people.
PayPal fees take 73 cents.
Well, when I'm done here, you'll have plenty of folks to heal. Trust me.
Something tells me I should start with you.
The battle starts in 5.
Well, that's funny. I'm going to forget that money's in there. I'm not going to transfer it.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Alright, we're about to see some really shitty gameplay, by the way. I'm playing in a gold lobby right now. And they're playing Penny. Yeah, this shit's over.
Metal spiders were not the wise choice.
Yeah, I'll just take all those fucking mines on the chin.
They shall not escape our wrath now.
Mission area is yours.
You shall not be harmed.
We lost their shield this time. Now we really have to attack. Shields up.
We just support ult? Okay.
Us against the world.
Oh, not my ult yet, unfortunate.
They shall not escape our wrath now.
We are
No.
undefeatable.
Our enemy has been spotted.
Judge, jury, executioner!
No. That's crazy he didn't die there.
Control lost.
Power cannot be quelled.
Yeah, part of the problem with these lobbies is, you know, I'm used to people making like the right decision or like a good decision. You guys make stupid ass decisions. But I don't get it. I have 2 lords, but they're in plat. So are they good? Or they just, I think they just like looking at their characters. There's probably 2 dudes playing the snow bunny as well. Here I'm bulbing myself because my shield can't stop the spiders from hitting me. That was why I used it there. Can you please just break this turret?
It's spider time.
You are under my protection.
I gave the bubble to Cloak. She was getting hit by the Venom, but then the Bucky started getting hit. And it's kind of like, can't save them all, you know? You gotta pick them when you can get them.
Feel like myself again. We fight here and now. This will be helpful.
What the fuck? I missed that. She should have died. Holy.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
We lost that fight because we have a second support ult and they did not use it.
Waypoint.
My power cannot be quelled.
I don't think they like me very much. Yeah, probably not. He's playing Moon like an asshole. I need to change my keybinds or whatever. Where is my team at? Thank God.
Much better. They shall not escape our wrath now.
Enemy located.
I can't hit shit.
They shall not escape our wrath now.
Judge, jury,
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a
executioner!
They shall not escape our wrath.
Dude, shoot him, please. Holy. Thank God, I've been so fucking sad if I died there. Would not have been okay.
I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the same fate as Genosha.
Got your back.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If you step out of line, Mr. Barnes, I will not hesitate to rip that metallic limb from your body.
Then I guess it's a good thing I only need one arm to take you out.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick right now also.
The
A
battle
bit
starts in
under the
5,
weather.
4, 3,
This
2,
place is worth a good look.
1.
So if I am playing poorly, I blame
All you need
that.
to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
But mostly I blame my poor gameplay on the rank I'm in. Because this is just, it's so funny.
Got your back.
Being like, oh, I can make this play. I should get healed here. And then I just really don't. It's like,
Myself again.
okay. Like, how is that? I shouldn't have to push up and try to break that. Someone else should be doing with it.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Us against the world.
Homo Superior reigns supreme.
I thought he was gonna drop, and he pressed right click. Yeah, give him a bubble so he can't get stunned out of it.
You are welcome. Disappointing.
Now I feel like I'm thinking about what I'm doing way too much after doing the coaching stream. Which is probably good. I should be thinking of what I'm doing.
Sorry, you made this mess, Spectre.
We can do untold damage.
Ton of damage here.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
And I know there's no tank blocking for our team right here. 'Cause both me and Thing went left and they didn't follow us. What the fuck just happened?
I'm ready to put on a show.
A battle awaits us.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Your attacks are futile. I feel like my
Hulk can't kill shit if I'm getting healed. He's a really good character like that.
a valiant attempt, Namor, but a failed one.
What in the world are they doing up there?
They shall not escape.
Are they gonna jump through?
The area is almost yours.
By the eye of Agamotto,
You shall not be harmed.
Judge, jury,
Magneto!
I waited too long. I should have just ripped it at her.
Our enemy has been spotted.
Give them what they want.
Now they don't have any portals.
Self again.
What an odd game. Very, very odd game.
Another epic victory.
I'm not gonna be this kind of guy. I wanted to. Oh, I should probably switch my name back. I turned it off for some reason. Why did I turn it off? On. Haha. Let me roll some dice. Dude, if it had a craps table in this game, then it'd be a good game. If I could play craps, then I'd be happy.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm
I mean,
not
that's
judging.
I'm a Venom.
You are insignificant.
What am I hearing? I'm not a tank. Then don't play tank.
This universe needs a different kind of protector.
30 seconds.
I don't like how shiny and smooth the base Venom skin is. It's off-putting.
You kids should stay out of this.
Our world too.
I like hanging around Groot because he gets me. Hey, mind if I join you, pal?
The battle starts
Get
in
on,
5,
Rocket.
4, 3,
This is gonna be
2,
crazy.
1.
Thank you, Overwitch88,
Capture the mission area.
for the
Good.
follow. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so terrible.
Destiny. It is why we were born.
Where is that at? Easy swing off. That's so bad.
What am I?
That's way better. Unlimited ammo's down, so I can't jump in.
Mission area is yours to capture now.
I don't know why he let me do that to him.
Capture the mission area.
What are they doing?
Control seized.
Whatever.
You're up, little ones.
How am I missing that? What the hell? No.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Why are you walling him off, Groot? You stupid ass. Just kill him. He's still charging up his shit. Thank God he's bad at aiming. No.
Control lost.
He was getting rocket heals. We could have killed him there, me and Groot. But instead he walled himself off from him so he could get rocket heals and not help me kill him. Okay. That's great. Oh, there's no heal pack? Just die. I keep missing. Oh, I'm trying to brawl this guy. I got my ult. I don't need it.
This is real firepower!
What happened? Did it snap and not do any damage? Uh-oh. Dude, I can't hit shit right now. My aim is so bad. Holy dude. Yeah, go use your bubble, dude. I know you wanna. Okay.
You motherfricker.
That's infinite ammo. I'm dead. My aim's at
This
way
woman,
better.
I don't know what you were doing there, but that's just gonna lose us the game, man.
It's funny because I probably care more this than this guy does in my own rank, but shit like this. What's your peak? GM2. I'm pretty good at the game.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I feel like the reason why people think that GM is so good is because in other games it's really good.
We are suddenly considering a plant-based diet.
Like if you're a GM player, you're like, wow, I'm like
Starts in 5,
top 5% of players, but this one it's like middle.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Who was that? Our Groot that was saying stuff to her? I'm the only one who could say anything. I'm the one actually. I got like 3 kills off rip.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Drop the infinite ammo. Drop the infinite ammo. You know you want to.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Double kill!
At this point, I'm just aiming.
Mission area is yours.
What the fuck do I care about your stupid shit, sir? I walk right through it. I'm a tank. Yeah, keep trying to fight me. That's funny. Yeah, run away. I don't know why I'm getting this big head over this shit when I'm playing against, like, paraplegics. Dude, what am I doing wrong about that? Isn't it shoot twice and then ult and then it's like that's the right timing?
Judge, jury, executioner!
Keep going. Double kill!
I was wondering if he was low. He did get hit by a whale, right? Like, it's faster for me as Venom to just shoot her than to actually try to do anything.
The area's almost yours.
Did we use Punisher ult? Dude, what the hell is going on?
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Double KO.
Come here, Rocket. You know you want some.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Against the world.
Kind of hilarious he died through that.
It's spider time!
Okay, at least you walked off of it. Yeah, I'm 20-2.
Good stuff, guys.
This is why I don't like play on my ult though. It's just kind of boring. Because either I win because it's a team game, or I lose, I lose because it's a team game, or I win because it's not a team game.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, I like your firearms. Never thought I'd find someone with the same taste on this backward planet.
Yeah. What do you got in your trash can?
Let's see. Ion turret, photon reaction chain gun, mini black hole.
War journal entry. This world is
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
The talking raccoons got better guns
All
than
you
me.
need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'll take good care.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Shields up! The mission area is yours. Double KO.
I'm doing this my way.
Spider boss. I prefer Herbie myself.
Fucking damage reduction, man.
Hey, Dee! Enjoy the amplifier!
It's spider time!
Knock me up, knock me up. Hit me in the air, hit me in the air.
Part of the battle is over.
Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
What the fuck? The problem is that Jeff's in this rank think they're movement gods.
This is real firepower!
Yikes. Whoa, my damages have died 8 times. I died 3 times? No. You get fucking solo ulted by your dumbass dude?
You'll have to keep fighting.
What the fuck?
Double KO.
How much damage do I do per tendril? That's crazy. It's really funny. A streamer in plat. Imagine watching that. Yeah, that's why I didn't start streaming until I hit like Celestial back when it was like hard to hit Celestial. And I'm like, maybe I can stream this game. And now I'm Eternity, so it's like, okay. You know? Sometimes I like just snipping what people say in the chat and posting it on Twitter. I think it's funny. What did I just get? I have notifications. Oh, on here. Oh, that's cool. I've heard I can like my own stuff on Twitter. Kind of an important thing to do. Jeez. Thanks, big dog. I hate to break it to you, but my main is Eternity. I'm just trying to get my alt account up. Thanks for the follow, though. I don't mean to ruin the lobbies. I'm just trying to have another account to play with. But I appreciate the follow, big dog.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who needs four when you've got one like me?
Dude, get me on my thing. Get me on my thing. They're dropping that new thing skin if you have Marvel Unlimited. Which it looks pretty cool. It makes him like red and blue. Not him, but his pants. And I do have Marvel Unlimited.
Hi there.
Gobbledygook.
Welcome to the dark.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Could use a partner for some smashing.
I need colored pencils for class tomorrow. I don't know why. My teacher just said make sure you have colored pencils up for Tuesday.
Enemies here.
That's okay. So let's see if I
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
bring them.
1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Whoa, where did our team go? Why'd they all back up? Oh, they only have one tank? Yeah, I'm playing the thing. This guy's about to get bullied.
I feel fantastic.
Oh, we're dying to Widow though?
Nobody can hurt us now.
I have become vulnerable.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Hello. Barry Manilow has ace? No way. That's why I should name this account as Barry Manilow. At the Copacabana. Cabana.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Nobody can hurt us now. Now I see them.
I am ready to put on a show.
Us against the world.
These both support ults.
Nobody can hurt us now.
What is going on in this game right now?
Plasma. Keep going. Double KO.
Give me all you
Take a step back. This vehicle needs our effort.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Who was I even playing last game? I was on Venom. Yeah, that was so funny. He's such a fun character.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. That's three.
No, he got bubbled. She got bubbled, dude. I'm pissed off.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Fuck the cart. Why am I going to cart? Oh, I'm so dead here, yeah. Let me dash you, please. Oh, why is Star-Lord's like tantalizing me? He's making fun of me by just standing there. He knows I can't dash you by that range. What a piece of shit. Is there Widow doing well? I can't tell, but she's ulting a lot, and I feel like you gotta be doing well to get that many ults, right? Dude, they bully the shit out of that guy.
I am ready to put on a show.
Where the fuck did she go? I can't reach that high. Even I'm just trying to build ult, so I punch 5 people in a row. No, don't push them away from me. God damn it. Why would you push him away? Pull him in, dude. I'm playing Thing. I want to punch. That's so annoying.
Benji's back, baby.
I think I'm dying a lot for no reason. I'm just going way too far in.
The current score is
Oh, I guess we made it regardless if she's trying to kill us. Get
time to
blocked.
switch things up, including which side you're on. The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who needs four when you've got one like me?
Hey, GG's, man. welcome. GG's to you, sir.
My watch. It's almost
Da-na-na.
clobbering time.
Do.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I'm taking less damage.
You promise me you'll take it easy out there, Susie.
Benjamin Jam. You should know by now.
I ain't worried about you. I meant you should take it easy on them.
Oh, did I ever change the name of my
The battle
stream?
starts in 5,
Whoops.
4, 3,
Well,
2, 1.
I'll do that later. I already did the coaching part of it.
Vehicle in its tracks.
I prefer teams of 4, but I can make this work.
Double KO. That's 3.
Fun fact, holding the left click, it has higher DPS than just smashing right click, but right click gives you the shield, so you should use it more. I keep trying to shield that, dude. That'll work.
Plasma. You stuck them in there. Us against the world.
Okay.
Really clobbering
I'm just not entirely sure what they can do to get out of here. Probably lose the Black Widow might help.
Check this place out. Judge, jury, executioner.
Ready to put on a show.
Raccoon killed the Black Widow. Yeah, that was a bad plan. I don't know why I did that. When I was thinking about it, I'm like, I wonder if I can break this.
Nothing's getting
Only
close.
60 seconds left.
Dude, what are these walls, man? I can't jump. I hate it. I hate grit thing, dude. Is that the replay of me dying because he put that wall down? Probably.
Better stop that vehicle. They've made it halfway. Stop them. Down to 30 seconds.
I'll patch you up.
No, 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 no. Dude, both of our supports died of that? Are you kidding me?
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Alright, at least I got healed up.
the place to hit.
Better stop that vehicle!
Plasma burst!
Kick that shooter in the tutor.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
I'm so dead here because he just puts up turret and makes him unstoppable for some reason. Ugh.
Judge, jury, executioner.
What a bad spot to put that ult. This doesn't do anything.
Double KO!
I'm doing this my way.
He stopped them in their tracks!
Got your back. Practically bulletproof.
Only 60 seconds left!
I love breaking this thing because it gets rid of a health pack. No more health pack there now.
Can heal, you know.
Got your back. Spotted another jerk. Finish him,
I am ready to put on a show! Dealing less damage.
I'm so dead to that. Oh, I didn't die to that.
Final 10 seconds!
Dude, so much crowd controlling right there. That sucks.
You'll have to keep fighting!
I'm like mashing buttons to try to get out of that.
ready to try play.
There's still a chance to stop them!
Feeling a bit exposed. Just what we needed.
Point, 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 point.
We paid for this suit. That's the stuff.
Thank Nice, GG's.
Final score.
How the fuck did they get off
3,
point?
2, 1.
Did Mag even die? I'm pretty sure he just took it.
Another epic victory! Big win!
No, it's messing up my shit. I won't even get this out in time now. I'm typing so slowly. There we go. Hopefully that copied him. Trying to rank up an alt sucks. This shit takes forever. Well, maybe he wants to play on main. What's his rank right now? Yeah, we get to play together. I'm sure he'll let me know if he wants to.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Excuse me.
Who needs four when you got one? I am Groot.
We're pushing. I'll play Venom.
You are insignificant.
We have a Thor. So I should play main tank, which is either gonna be Mag or.
Listen, I'm happy we
Thing.
don't have a Spider-Man.
Round
You're happy we don't have a Spider-Man?
Yes, our Spider-Man last game switched 3 different times and still went negative.
I have to tell you, I don't think I'm gonna go triple negative.
Get ready.
Please don't.
No, like, I think it would be impossible for me at this rank.
Yeah, so our Spider-Man switched to Moon Knight and still went negative, so...
What if we did?
Yeah, right, but I'm not from here.
Trust.
Where are you from, big dog?
Jamaica?
Battle starts in 5.
Just
I don't talk
kidding.
to strangers.
4,
Do I sound black?
2, 1.
What a question.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh, bad idea. Whoa, I'm so dead. Holy. I don't think I can play Venom here. Penny and him more? That's so annoying. No, god damn it. What? You can't break,
Please help me!
you
Wait,
can't break walls.
where's our Groot?
Let's just swap down to Groot.
What?
That's not a good wall.
Luna?
Whatever.
Bye.
Your vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Whoa, their whole team's over here. Why is that? What? I don't understand this. I genuinely, that's so confusing. Like, how are there 6 people over there? We have 5 ults.
Target locked.
Leave them to Khonshu. This is real firepower.
I just can't believe I walked through like a random alley, like, and I mean 2 I expect, but like 6 of them is crazy. How is 6 of the entire enemy team? That's all of them.
Petty left.
Dude, holy, I want to ult so bad. But I'm just dying. I should have put down my E. I wouldn't have died if I had my ironwood wall, whatever it's called. Yeah. I'm dying a lot.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Which is kind of crazy. Because they're trying to keep me alive real hard, but...
Them to Khonshu.
I
am ready to put on a show.
No getting away now. Target locked.
Please let the wall go down. Kill something. Dude, oh my god. 4-second stun on Penny is so fun. Squirrel Girl would go crazy right now. With how much anti-dive they have, she would just do so much damage. I guess we have a Moon Knight already though, so it kind of covers that.
Mind the exploding plasma.
And who said he was a Smurf? Was it Soccer Bro?
Only 60 seconds left. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I cannot aim right now.
Lag low. Bruce, you stay in front of me.
No, I ain't sitting in front of shit. What the hell was that question? They died because she went to damage mode. I don't know what that was. I don't know why she went to damage mode at all when she's getting destroyed in a Gerudo. It's a little iffy. Why am I still ace when I have worse stuff than them?
So close. This is your big chance.
Where goes the game nose? Ah, there it goes with the Toon Link.
Only 60 seconds left. The current score is 3-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Let me change the
The right heroes can
title.
make all the difference.
I am Groot.
Ranking up an alt. There we go. Now people join. They know that when I put Eternity on the tag, I'm not in an Eternity lobby right now. I'm in a plat lobby. And this is ridiculous. And it's kind of like... It's like, do I want to still play a tank here? Because I should. I should be practicing tank, you know? Or do I want to go play Squirrel Girl or Magic or something and just win the game? I don't think I can win the game as Magic. They have a Penny end name more. It's kind of...
You'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay
It's
strong.
very anti-dive.
This changes nothing about the reckoning you must face.
I'm glad they're adding bans to gold, though. I think that's way better because people can't, like, just spam hella to diamond and be like, yeah, I'm high rank.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
They must have been listening to my stream and been like, oh, Squirrel Girl really good right here against their team? I better use it.
Full right side.
No one over there. I'm being lied to. Holy. Dude, can we please just shoot those? Like, it's just not that hard. I'm just dead here. What a gamer. I could play Scarlet Witch. That guy's, I don't know, I can't play Groot into this, I don't think. Just doing way too much damage. I don't get healed enough. Let's try back. This is a plat lobby. I'm on an alt account right now. So Skeptic, I hope you're not like this guy sucks at the game. No, it's that I don't really care that much about this one. Get down from there. Okay. Dude, no way he's gonna almost die to that guy. Whoa.
Oopsie.
That's crazy.
Found one of our targets.
It seems we have company.
Elo hell. I don't remember plat being that bad. I think my hardest rank was probably getting through GM to Celestial. Or maybe that's not true. No, maybe it was. I don't really remember. Demons are created in Diamond Open Mic. That's because people who get to Diamond just like they just main like Hella or Bucky or whatever's meta because there's no bans yet. And once they get to bans, and then they get stuck there. So then they're just pissed off and like, "Well, I'm so good though." I was like, "Bro, you play one character." Oh god. Oh god. Please heal me. I'm gonna bubble myself in plat because this shit sucks and I don't think they're actually gonna heal me half the time. I could have bubbled them, but I didn't. Dude. I had someone flex over Diamond and QP last night. I'm pretty sure Quick Play tries to put you against people that are similar rank. Because I remember I got in like a clone rumble and people were like, "What rank are you?" And they were all like Celestial Eternity. I'm like, that's crazy. Which is kind of weird. I don't know why they do that in Quick Play. Told me to resell bubble. Opinion invalid. You're so right, dude. The problem is when you're like when you're at your peak ranking, everyone is either as good or better than you is what you should assume. Well, I'm in plat, so I'm assuming everyone here is worse than me.
Help.
Get out of my waist range.
Please help me.
Piece of shit.
We're trying.
4. Beating.
Our enemy has been spotted. How disappointing.
Double KO. You stopped them in their tracks.
Flex GM3. I hit GM season 0. I played like 30 games on the last day of the season. And I remember I was playing with a friend and I hit GM and he didn't. So I played like 2 more games with him and we lost both of them. And I was at like negative 28 and I'm like, dude, I'm not playing. I don't want to lose this ranking. And he was like, fine. I mean, he didn't hit it that season. It was pretty funny. And then the next season I just kind of... Bro, was a pocket? Was it a pocket Luna with him? The fuck? Yeah, I mean, GM is it's a good rank. Like, it proves you can make it through. You can make it through the banning, but getting past GM means that you're like good at the game. But also, people can still make it through GM even with one tricking. Oh, I did not be peeking through that. Holy. Like, okay, no one died that good. Like, I bubbled that cloak because I have on show allied health bars, and I saw she was 1. But also, because she's frozen, it's not bad to do it.
Extra shielding. Yes, please.
Giving it to anybody who's ulting, it's always, it's, you know. No need to call me out like that. No. It's not you specifically, it's just the game. Holy shit. Okay, that was my bad. They used like 4 ults. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know where What is that guy doing?
Is a mutant's greatest gift.
I didn't even know where Punisher was. I was gonna try to throw it. I was just using my ult to block for Strange ult, so he couldn't kill my supports. And it did not matter. What in the world is that? Oh, I thought it was way lower than that. Alright, whatever. Every play. See, Skeptic, this is what you're supposed to do as Mag. Well, now that I got you in the chat, I can be like, this is, I mean, it's you know, I'm just explaining what I'm doing in case it's not super obvious what I'm doing. I'm getting achievements on Steam on this account. Drop the Twitch in a plat lobby because I'm a piece of shit. Get 32. Yeah, people are just pissed off, man. I love to see it. Currently watching this on work time toilet break. Well, I'm glad that maybe you can watch one of my YouTube videos during your lunch break then tomorrow or something. Trying to find the perfect video to watch while eating is so real. What are these guys doing? Are they playing right now? They got a 4-stack though. Yeah. Some of my friends are playing, but they're all on their alts, and mine's not nearly high enough. They're all in like Celestial 1, almost Eternity on their alts. Providing the lunchtime content. Ugh, someone's got to do it, you know? It's my burden to bear. Kiko. The problem is when I run into other people on their Smurf accounts. I feel like calling, I don't know. I wouldn't call this a Smurf account. I'd call it an alt account because it's my alt account. Domination. Wowzers, it all works out.
Who needs 4 when you've got 1 like me? But don't tell Hulk.
Oh, we're going to throne room?
Get ready.
Who needs 4 when you've got 1 like me?
Have him at Emma Frost? I think she's about to be crazy.
Just like the old days.
Meta change? I think there will definitely be a meta swap because they're nerfing Warlock and Loki, and they're making Luna just an absolute heal bot.
4, 3, 2,
So like she's only useful to heal a lot. Before she had like some uses otherwise, but
got it?
honestly, supports kind of dictate the meta. That's kind of how that one works. So. Yeah, and they're making Rocket like a real character. He's about to be crazy. Oh, great, it's Spider-Man. How did he dash? Love not being able to play Hulk. Well, Hulk was always banned season 0, and then he was like fine season 1, and now he's just bad season 1.5. They're making him way better though. They're making him just walk faster, which is actually a huge plus, and also his less cooldown on his bubble. And they're giving him a team up with Namor, who is Namor will never not be a good character. The guy's just so standard. He's good against literally everything. So I mean, he's gonna be playable for sure. He's gotta ask your duo to play Namor. Fuck you, Thor. I don't know why I solo ulted him. Ban because Namor team up or just ban Namor? You're saying, well, I'm saying you can play him because Namor team up, but he will probably get banned because of the team up with Namor. I think if all he did was give him these buffs, he would not get banned. He'd just be annoying, but he wouldn't be like the best. Like he was probably the best tank in season 0 because of his team ups and stuff. Let me out of here, please, please. Whoa. That guy just got 4? That's crazy. But yeah, next season's looking pretty good for Hulk. It's looking pretty good for Thor as well. Thor's also getting that base movement speed buff. And they're buffing the other shit, giving him a new team up maybe? Oh no, never mind. They got rid of his team up actually. Alright, yeah, you have fun working, dude. Loki's having a terrible time. Fuck Thor. You play Thor. Don't say fuck Thor. But I also agree. Fuck Thor. I hate playing against him. He's just annoying. Yeah, get out of here. Punch a guy in the butt. Meowscarada.
Well, it ain't easy being this strong or this handsome.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
This conflict is growing more dire with every new challenge that we face. I bet you're wishing you just stayed in the cocoon years, huh, Adam? I've never been one to hide matters of great cosmic importance, Peter Quill. Oh, well, if you're not planning to use it, can I grab a quick nap? Saving the universe.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Shit's so loud when it breaks. It's clobbering time.
We have prevailed.
Spotted another Jerry.
Himself could not have handled the power contained here.
Stop CCing me! God damn it. That's left and stunned. Someone punch them.
Ready to keep your guard.
We're definitely out.
Let's rumble.
Rise, my friends!
It's slaughtering time.
I'm so dead here. Yeah, it sucks. He hit a crazy clobber on the Riz.
The thing ain't coming through.
They also nerfed Adam's Res, right? They made it so everyone gets revived with like 10% of their health rather than 100 health flat. So tanks get more when they come back, but everyone else has like way less.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Why does nobody ever come up? They probably just think I'm an asshole who just keeps going and dying. They have so much CZ.
They've almost got it.
Ready to keep on right. Booyah! Capture this area. Miniature metal spiders. Interesting.
We are undefeatable.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Dude. No one's breaking any of Penny's shit. Imagine if Johnny Storm's like right clicks could burn up the webs. And they just take them out. That'd be pretty sick.
I promise you, somewhere under all this rock is a heart of gold.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Who needs 4 when you've got one like me?
I am Groot. I am Groot.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Let's
3,
see how Groot
2,
works here.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Anything that increases my firepower. Like.
Our enemies are here. I need assistance.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
motherfucker! Pushing me off the heal pack? You piece of shit, I wanted that. I don't even know if I was at full health yet. Dude, okay. We're just a mile away. I guess that's alright, because we still got it. But one of them left the game. Wonder how long they've been gone. Don't even know what that plan was. Yummy! Where are they? How the fuck did I do damage to that guy? Cool. That's the game. We lost a point. Huh.
Another epic victory! Big win!
What is my win rate on this account? That's pretty funny. What did I hit? Oh, yeah, I did reset. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Dib.
No que se las.
What are you fellas up to?
Losing.
You guys on your alt still?
Yeah.
That's rough.
I'll play tank with you.
Yeah, show them the venom. Show them all 19 inches of them.
DPS, but
I've just been playing on my alt.
favorite.
I've just been playing on my alt
Your alt, you
because
said?
I've been playing on my alt because someone told me not to play on my main account alone.
You're not allowed.
I ain't allowed to play alone. I need a chaperone. I need an adult supervisor. Yeah, we added sight to the faction. That's pretty fun. It's cool. It's good to have an actual good tank player now.
Yeah, bro. You're fired.
Yeah. I knew this day would come.
You and Dakura go on a paid vacation.
Paid vacation? Really?
Nah. Go to
Oh.
McDonald's. Pay for your Minecraft.
Minecraft moo.
I have a hope.
Get some of that. It's like some of that nether fire sauce.
Careful there, killer.
You already know.
Hulk's in on the right. Careful. Hulk's low. Hulk's
They
low.
got infinite out. They got infinite out.
Revive beacons down.
Punisher one. Nice.
I'm in the back line right now.
Got eggs out. Yeah. Strange one.
Hmm.
Strange one. Strange one.
The aiming for this character is so weird.
Hawk one. Yeah, no, it's kind of so tough to get.
He's trying to aim with Venom.
Iron Man's low up top.
That shit is weird. Oh, Virtus, one over here.
I'm dead here.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
these
dead here.
guys.
Fuck was fucking body blocking me.
Why are we peeking them?
I don't know.
Get back.
Namor's caught out.
Oh.
Careful there. Hulk is over here.
Hmm.
Careful there, killer.
I'm all good, bro.
Iron Man's behind. Iron Man behind. Iron Man's one. Iron Man's one. Fuck.
Seems like a lot of lineup shakes. Changes after tournament. These guys won both EU ones. That's kind
You
of
got
crazy.
nobody. Careful, Bryce. Or Susie. Fuck, man.
I'm dead.
You up?
Fourth and then second. They're doing better.
I'm getting Wraith right now.
Oh shit.
No.
Hulk is low.
Double on you last second too.
Hmm.
We're dead.
All right. Well, let me know if you guys are gonna play in your mains.
Dead
I
air.
can play with you.
Hulk is 1 HP.
I left. And these guys are playing.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Who needs 4 when you've got one like me?
You've got one like me. I've already been streaming for 3 hours.
Escape pod ready.
I still need to find colored pencils.
Round 1,
Check
go!
my watch. It's almost clock.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You look at me as if you know me.
In my timeline, you are one of the greatest warriors our nation has ever known.
I'm not sure how much. I'm like so tired.
And once we are done here, I will
First should
gladly take you to them, my dear.
play my main.
Krakoa would be delighted to
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We won't run away.
Oops.
I need healing. Well, who had we in?
Why? Okay. She's alone, dude. dude. I don't know what I can do about that. Do about it.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Dude, we're here. Okay, well that's not my fault. Holy.
Can't get rid of me.
Sigh. He's 05? I mean, I stunned like 2 or 3 of them and I killed 3.
But we shall restore the light to this forsaken world, no matter the cost.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
No, the solo bolt is crazy. No, the solo bolt goes so crazy. Because she can't aim. Isn't that crazy that they give a character you don't have to aim with an ult where you also don't really have to aim with? I mean, you can definitely do good ults with the aiming, but you can also do bad ults and whatnot. That's fine that I died there, but my ult should have come out. Yeah, I disagree with that it didn't at least come out. My guy definitely hit the ground and said it's clobber in time. Also, again, he uses his res when I'm like already gone. Who are you resing for him? Who's even doing?
By the eye of Agamotto. Maximum pulse.
Holy. Even I keep dying.
There are quite a few of them.
You kidding? I feel fantastic.
Frank Castle, reporting for duty.
Get that vehicle moving again.
We go Frank Castle.
Check this place out.
Down to 30 seconds.
Dude. I don't even know what's going on at this point.
I'm opening a portal.
We didn't get the contest on it? No way.
Score is 1, 2, time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who needs four when you've got one like me?
What are they doing? People are in the chat, right? Or not in the chat. People are in our server. They keep splitting calls and moving back into each other. I don't know what they're doing.
Round 2.
I'm actually the strongest one there is. But don't tell Hulk.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I wouldn't know. I don't want to hurt
I need to find a different soundbite for donations and stuff.
You'll have plenty of folks to heal. Trust me.
Something tells me I should start with you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Cause that
2.
I was like, why is it playing the Doomfist sound right now? I'm not in Overwatch. I just got a tip, which is super nice. I still can't believe he tipped me even $10. Yeah, they're portaling probably.
Noel's followers are the embodiment of evil.
Get ready. Nobody can hurt us now. A ball of life.
I only have 3 tanks. I mean, I can go play damage if it's too hard. It's just a question of who.
When things get tense, the dark child tends to come out.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Why are we on this side? How did you get a kill with that? I fucked that up real bad, holy. What the fuck?
My soul is stuck. Survive this! We'll have fun!
Science and magic combined.
Mutant kind will be better off.
I got you.
Just in time. Thanks.
Gotta stop that vehicle.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Such a... Why am I getting slowed? Holy. Nah, my team does not deserve to win this, I'll tell you what.
Maximum.
One of those government mandated losses, you know the deal.
1, 2, 2.
Unfortunate.
Well, you
It's already been 4 hours. Yeesh. Well. That was mighty fun. That was a good little coaching bit in there. That was cool. If anyone else wants tank coaching, they could sure let me know. Anyway, au revoir.